we are now live on the internet, so don't say anything bad. And wave at the camera.
No. Hello, Chris.
Hello.
Hello, viewers. Hello, YouTube. Hello, GoFundMe updates that are buzzing in on my phone right now. Get out of here.
You cannot come through here. This is my area. Area. Oh, I present a superb spaceship, the Luveno. Oh wait, you were doing the voice for this guy.
Horrifically bad news for us. Come on, Chris. This is no bummers.
Jim.
This is a no bummers.
What?
You were voicing this guy, right?
I don't remember the voice I was doing. I like your Italian voice, though.
I'll do it.
A superb spaceship, the Luveno.
Holy shit, Mario just walked in the room. What happened?
That's Chef Boyardee.
You know, have a no fly. Jim, there's more.
Oh, but you cannot fly a spaceship. Hi, son. You must find a robot named Hapsby. He can fly in a spaceship.
Hello, Galani.
You have no good spaceship ideas.
I have no good robot names.
Oh, stay off of my computer.
Oh, I
while
guess I
I'm
should go
streaming.
to the hospital. Hey, she's not even wearing a hot nurse outfit. What kind of hospital is this?
Oh, yeah.
I guess Alice? Man, this is like a U.S. medical system right here. Look at this. That was a hot political joke, am I right?
For Canadians.
Is Odin the cat?
No, Odin's the Schwarzenegger.
Oh.
Meow is the cat.
Yeah.
Hi, Galani. Keep an eye on my credit reports. What did I do?
Why do I have to keep an eye on my credit report?
Did we get hacked? Did our podcast get hacked?
Is it gonna get better?
Oh no, did Vanessa click a link? Come on, Vanessa.
Ugh.
Vanessa, we made you take that fishing training for a reason.
Here we are. Okay, so that was the way to the jail, right? Oh no, that's the way to the jail. What's down here? Da-na-na. There's a dead tree. Look at his little dick.
He does have a little peener.
Yeah.
I
Dead
accidentally
tree.
posted the link to my personal Facebook, which I haven't posted on in months because I don't really use it anymore.
Oh.
I gotta fix it.
Ooh, look at that. It's a pyramid? Should I go in the pyramid or should I should probably wait.
Go to the pyramid.
Do you think there'd be a robot named Hapsby in the pyramid?
Maybe. Never know.
I'm
Never know till you go.
I never shine if you don't glow? Is that what you're about to say?
It's definitely what he was thinking.
Yeah. So what happened, Chris? Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself here. What'd you do,
He said to
Galani?
keep an eye on our credit reports, so I assume it has something to do with that.
Everyone hacked? Was the entire world hacked?
Did Chris report us to the Better Business Bureau?
Oh no. Why would he do that? That thing, I can't believe that treasure chest from a crappy monster blew up. Like, that's rude. Now I gotta heal people.
So many treasure chests explode in this game.
Is Artie not coming?
I don't know.
He might. I don't know.
I'm gonna send him a DM on Twitter.
I mean, we added him on Discord earlier to try and convince him to come. Come if he comes, and he won't if he doesn't. Maybe he's busy. We don't know. Got a lot going on, that Artie.
Here. Oh, here I am on a beach. Ooh, a new monster! A new monster!
It's a shellfish.
It's a butthole.
It does look like a puckered up butthole.
It's a butthole with terrible genital warts. Or something.
It can shoot its own genital warts. Artie is here!
It's Artie!
Hey, it's
Hey,
Artie.
Well, the gang's all here. It's time to do a stream. Kill that butthole, Johnny. Kill it.
I like its weird
Butthole's really kicking
yellow
your
eye.
ass.
Well, it's a new monster.
Hey, Artie, did you see Cuckoo?
Oh, time for some cuckoo talk.
Oh,
A
I
data
heard
brokerage
that.
called National Public Data got hacked a while ago. Oh.
Well,
I
I'll
know
check
what that
my
is.
credit report.
They don't want my credit, trust me. They want nothing to do with it. I have the type of credit that when people hack my credit and look at it, they're like, fuck, we should send this guy some money. Maybe we can pay off one of these bills.
Can we
Ooh,
talk,
wow.
Jim? While
Yeah.
I'm exploring this map, can we talk about Trap a little?
Oh, sure. Oh,
Oh, the
yeah,
band?
you watched it, huh?
Headstrong, I'll take you one.
Isn't that Trap?
John, did you like
Oh, yeah.
Trap?
You know, until I would say it had about 3 too many endings.
Yeah.
I tried listening to the. I don't
Ooh,
really
there's
listen
lava.
to the. What's the podcast called? Blank Check. I don't really listen to that, but I heard Griffin Newman on a Flophouse episode and was like, "Oh yeah, I like this guy. I should go check out that Blank Check podcast."
Yeah, I
And
think we
somebody
should
else had posted,
advertise on it.
Somebody else
should.
had posted in some group about how they had just listened to their first episode and it was the new Trap episode, and I was like, "Oh, cool!" Like, and it was like a great starting point. And I was like, "Oh, cool! Like, I can listen. Like, her Trap's supposed to be pretty bad. Like, I can listen to them kind of dig on that, and that'll be fun." And no, that's not what it is. I made it like an hour in, and I was just like, I don't think this podcast is for me.
What did they do?
Yeah.
They're very positive. You know what I mean?
I thought that it was pretty fine. Like, she wasn't a bad actress. I think people are
That's
being weird to her.
I think so too. I
In a
thought his
weird
daughter
internet
was
way.
actually really good.
Yeah, she was fine. She reminds me of interviews I've seen with real, like, music stars.
Yeah.
Vanessa's excited about the Trap episode. I'll tell you what, it's not like I'm like anti-positivity or anything, but it was like they were talking about his older movies a lot and stuff, and they were talking about how much they loved The Village and like Lady in the Water, and the ones that I was like, these are terrible, and they were defending like The Happening, and I was like, oh, so you guys just like everything. I don't think we have enough in common for me to listen to you talk about movies.
I feel like he's a good movie like film director, but he's not good at his like writing is fucking awful, and he's not good at directing actors to be believable.
I did like Jamie, the t-shirt sales guy, though. He was fun.
Yeah, he
Well,
was
they were
fun.
talking about Old and how fucking good Old was, and I was like,
That's
I don't
insane.
think so, bud. I can't.
I
One
like-
of them had done like an extensive interview with the guy and like gone to like his home and stuff, and like and again, I was just like, oh, so this is one of those like,
Galani,
you don't
no,
wanna
we
say
don't make
anything
we
too
don't make those
bad
kind of
because-
jokes, Galani. Come on, do better.
I really like M. Night's camera work. Like, I think his
got some
shots
great
are
movies.
staged really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really good behind the camera, but I think his writing is next level.
Hey,
too.
Kodab. Not
what
much.
did
I was just
he
walking around.
did direct something recently that I liked, and I can't remember what it was, but it was something relatively
The
recently
movie
that I was like, this ain't bad. Knock at the Cabin was pretty good.
Knock at the Cabin. That's what I was thinking of. Well, that's he didn't. I mean, he wrote the adaptation, but the source material's a really good novel.
My
Right.
point is that like he can do some good stuff.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I
like
thought
said,
that
he's great at directing, but his writing is.
there were I think that if they had wrapped up with him just getting arrested in the Allison Pill scene, which I thought was a very good scene,
Yeah, it was.
that would have been a good end to the movie. But they just kept going, and like the cop just
Are you
let
talking about Trap?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe don't spoil the end of the movie for people that haven't seen it in the chat that care.
Okay, I was just
I
gonna talk
mean-
about violence against a cop. That's all.
Yeah, Knock had really
If they had
awkward
ended the
dialogue.
movie this way instead of this way.
Well,
I
didn't
mean,
say
Knock at
how.
the Cabin, Artie says, was also pretty badly written. I don't disagree with you, but it was still a pretty enjoyable movie, I thought. Like, it's
It was
not
very
amazing.
well paced, I thought.
I
And it's
guess I
got some
do
really
have
good
to go
acting.
to that.
I thought Rupert, what's his face, was really good in it, and I thought Dave Bautista was really good in it.
Yeah.
It's not 10 out of 10 great movie, but it's,
Yeah.
I enjoyed myself.
If they made him just wear a singlet the whole time or like a speedo.
He's lost a lot of weight. Like, he's lost a lot of muscle.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well,
He
I
wants to stop doing big guy roles, which I respect because I think he's a really good actor. Oh my God, Artie's got the whole line from The Happening that blew my mind wide open. I couldn't believe I had heard it come out of a person in a movie. We're packing hot dogs for the road. You know how hot dogs get a bad rap? They got a cool shape and they got protein. You like hot dogs, right? By the way, I think I know what's causing this.
That movie is fucking terrible.
One of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. Up there
Yeah.
with Old.
Old was very
Artie,
bad,
yeah.
but I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Artie
me
said
too.
Knock at the Cabin felt homophobic. I think that's an undercurrent, but like I think that's supposed to be like a negative. It has homophobia in it, right? I think it's supposed
Yeah.
to be like a negative. Like they're not showing it in like a
They're
good.
not like, yay, homophobia.
Yeah. Chris said that he watched Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, and it made me realize that one of the things
Is that
made the
out?
original's good and the new one's bad is that they don't require anyone to be stupid.
I didn't know that was out.
It's definitely
That's
out for
terrible.
rental. I don't know if it's on a non-rental streaming, but
It's
been
on
out for
Netflix.
rental for months. Has
Oh.
it? Is
Yeah,
it?
it's on Netflix. Yeah.
Uh-oh, a draggy. Look at that draggy.
Ooh.
Tag?
Jurgen.
Oh, Kodab's here. What's going on, pal? We're just fighting draggies, talking M. Night Shyamalan movies.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's what we're doing tonight.
But I thought her music was really good. Like, I liked all the songs in the movie, pretty much.
Me too. I said that on the last episode. I think I thought the music was actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's her original music or if that was just something that was.
Yeah, it was.
composed
Like,
for
she
the
composed
movie.
all the songs she sang.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought her music was actually pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm not a big pop music guy, but I thought that was really is listenable stuff.
I mean, we're all listening to Chapel Roan over here. We're cool.
Vanessa doesn't like Chapel Roan.
Well, yeah,
that's
that's because, she has the musical taste of a middle-aged woman from the 80s.
Chris said, no, Artie said.
Can you
he never
talk to
understood
dragons?
Ghostbusters love. The movie was fine. That's about it. I actually agree with you, Artie. I have never been obsessed with Ghostbusters like so many people seem to be. I feel the same way about Back to the Future. where
No!
it's like,
I should not have talked to that dragon!
what did he
Why?
say?
He killed me. Well, he killed Noah. Actually, I'm gonna load my game here.
I will
Now you-
say,
Now you
I
gotta
am
go
excited.
to the hospital or whatever, right?
Oh, I could just load my game. Somehow.
I am excited about the Netflix Ghostbuster animated series that they announced that'll have Elliot Kalin as the writer, as the head writer.
Oh, that's
I
dope.
think that guy's a great writer, and I think
He is a good writer.
I think he could write a hell of a Ghostbusters show. I really do.
Good
I
for
wouldn't
him.
be interested in it otherwise, legitimately. What did you all think of that Australian breakdancer?
Vanessa.
Oh, man.
Vanessa's
I
been
feel really
bullying
bad.
her, cyberbullying her for the past week.
Hey, don't get sued, Vanessa. Don't get named in a lawsuit like Elon Musk and J.K. Rowling,
Oh, who did they get lawsuited?
that Algerian boxer.
Oh, yeah, good. Get him.
Yeah, I don't think they got lawsuited. I think Twitter got lawsuited, and they got named.
Wait, you mean yeah, you're right.
Kodab can wiggle like a snake. I can wiggle like a snake.
Artie, I'm seeing Romulus tomorrow afternoon. I'm excited.
Vanessa wants to know. Vanessa said, "Matt, how does busting make you feel?" Not good.
For a good,
good.
2 minutes, I thought Vanessa had recorded a dying animal when she was describing what she recorded the breakdancer doing. Because she was also talking about a dying animal.
No, she was talking about a dead fox. Yeah,
Dead Fox.
yeah. I'm excited about Alien Romulus too. I actually might go see it this weekend. I don't know.
Yeah, you
I
should.
hate going on opening weekend.
Oh, I love it. Seeing
But-
a movie with a big enthusiastic crowd just makes the movie experience way better, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Nah, I'd rather a half-empty theater.
Ooh, look at this guy. Okay, should I try talking to this dude?
Yeah.
Same, Artie. I don't really know anything about it, so I'm excited to go in.
Well,
pretty,
maybe I'll try
pretty much
Tele.
blind.
Because that looks like it could talk. I like how his face turns into a muzzle.
Chris said Save the Cat needs to be rewritten to include the rules only one idiot maximum and no idiot ball. Somebody mentioned that on a podcast I was listening to recently. I can't remember if it was the Flophouse or something else. Johnny, did you put this video as unlisted? Yes, you did.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
Can you change the visibility?
Yeah.
I think so.
Sorry, buddy.
That's what I'm doing tomorrow, Chris. I'm going to see Alien Romulus at 3:45 in the afternoon. I bought the commemorative pint glass too. I'm excited to see what it looks like.
I just feel like there's gonna be more people getting facehuggered.
Hey,
Yeah, I think that
my bad.
I mean, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to say anything about the movie, but that was definitely a thing in the trailers, and they've been playing that up in a lot of the promo stuff too. The facehugger. Well, because the facehuggers, like to me, the facehuggers are scarier than the xenomorph.
Right.
Are you gonna meow at me now? Why don't you go out of my bedroom and find
Meow.
something else to do with your life?
Burger.
My cat is injured and is being a real whiny baby tonight.
55 burger, 55 colas.
100%.
John's inventory.
Tracy said I saw
Do have a lot of
Deadpool and
burgers.
Wolverine at 9 a.m. like an old lady.
How
I didn't
was
know
it?
They showed movies at 9 a.m.
They do for Tracy. Like they'll open up the theater.
It's like when during COVID when they open up grocery stores early in the morning for senior citizens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you use Tella on the Sphinx?
I tried. I just have chat. I don't have Tella yet.
I have tomorrow and Friday off, so today is my Friday. It's exciting.
Yeah, that's exciting. I've been at my new job for a week and a half, and I've probably worked a dozen hours of overtime already. It's busy.
Oh shit, hold on, my sister's calling me. Be right back.
Oh no. Tell her to beat it.
I mean, I enjoyed Cats. I think Cats is one of my favorite things I've seen in theaters, just for how wild a dumb movie. But like the music was good, and it was a great experience. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I had
The
a
new
lot
one?
of fun. Yeah.
I liked seeing Cats in theaters. I thought the movie was awful. I think I may have taken my mother to it, which was
But I had a good time.
yeah, like the movie's so crazy bad that I'll never watch it again. But it was worth it that one time. What's going on, Zerno? How you doing?
Hey,
We got
Zerno!
We got Tracy.
Mhm.
We got the whole gang. Wow.
Zerno had a bad day at work because they put Zerno in Path. I don't know what that means. What does Path mean, Zerno?
I don't see that.
Well, maybe I got that message somewhere else, buddy.
Oh, jeez. What am I supposed to? What am I, psychic?
Yeah, I thought so. You're not?
Chris, what's my new job? It's very similar to my old job. It's just with a new company that a lot of the people that I worked with left to start, and I decided I wanted to go work with them because I like them and respect them and enjoy working with them, and everybody like that for the most part had left to go work there. So I left too.
Path is Amazon lingo. Okay. I'll learn all the Amazon lingo one day.
Oh yeah, Chris says the story of Cats is just crazy bad to begin with. I agree with you. It's just like the one song.
I mean, it's just a bunch of poetry.
And Mr. Mistopheles or whatever the crazy cat's
Oh,
name is.
God.
Evil
That was
cat's
such an
name is.
amazing part in theaters.
Pretty entertaining.
Never, never have I ever...
Oh, what? Hello?
Hello.
How are you? Hello?
Met a
Being very
cat
chill and cool
fantastically clever as the magical Mr. Mistopheles. Da-da-da-da-da.
My weird MAGA older brother is coming to the wedding I'm going to over the
Ooh.
weekend. That'll be fun.
Just
Is he gonna
refuse
make
to talk
it,
to him about politics?
Yeah. Or I feel like that might be... He might be one of those aggressive... Like the guy at the gym who was telling me that Kamala suddenly decided to be black. Or Kamala or
The guy at the
Kamala,
gym
whatever her
told you
name
that?
is. Yeah, he was really cute. So it was a bit of a disappointing moment. Like, we don't even
Kamala,
go
right? Like,
there.
comma.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was quoting him.
Thoughts on Wicked? That's a great book, and I read it when it came out, and I liked it a
Oh,
lot. I've
let's
never
try
seen the
Tele.
play.
Now I got Tele.
Yeah, talk to it.
Ooh,
Ooh, a
a
nut of...
nut.
Oh, sorry.
A nut of Lerma needs special light to glow. That's useful information, I guess.
Thanks, Mr.
Thank you, Sir Sphinx. Why didn't he ask you a riddle? That's his whole job. Also, is that a Sphinx?
Yeah. Yeah, like a cat head man, lion man. Ask Vanessa. She knows lore, except I think she only knows like Greek mythology. I don't know how her.
She might know some Roman too.
Are Sphinxes?
Matt's
I thought they were
job is
Egyptian.
calling people about their car
Sphinxes
insurance,
are
back
Egyptian.
taxes, and Medicaid. How did you know? How did you know?
Oh no!
That's a good quote, Artie.
Noah died again. I gotta get some better armor for Noah, I guess.
And yeah, both of them died.
Both of them? No, only Noah died.
Oh, MP is out for Arnold.
Well, he doesn't have magic.
Yeah, no, I get it. I just got mixed up.
Let's see. I'll just attack this thing.
Yeah, it does look more like a manticore. That's the word I was looking for. It does not look like a sphinx.
So, did this game trace its monsters from the monster manual like Final Fantasy 1 did?
Doesn't look like it because they don't look like the monster manual
Right.
monsters. You know who knows the answer to that question, I bet? Artie. What, are you going to come up here again? You want to be on camera?
geez.
You're too dark. You don't show up. Everybody say hello to my cat.
Hello, cat.
Bye, cat.
This thing's
Oh, there's my
rough.
cat's butt.
I don't have a resurrection spell.
Yeah, knock my pills over. That's cool. I don't need those or anything.
That cat is not taking any guff, or is giving guff? There's some guff involved.
She's real needy tonight. She had to go to the vet today. She's got like a spot on her paw. She had to get a shot. She's not happy.
Aw.
Yeah, knock my empty beer over too. Cool. Cool. I don't regret letting you in here at all. I enjoy your company.
Aw, that's nice. Ooh, he's almost dead. We can do this.
No. Zerno said probably couldn't fit Manticore in the text limit. I think you're probably right.
Yeah.
I mean, look, that's Grua Dragon. They could have just... They don't even have the O in Dragon. Mintico.
Alright, I gotta go resurrect Noah now. Wait, yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
Artie said, fun fact, womanticores look like manticores without any sexual dimorphism.
What? Why are they called woman? You don't call them cats and cats.
Bee cats.
I'm
Oh, you know,
wearing-
Johnny, we didn't do the last time on. You didn't catch us up on where we're at in the game.
Okay, so last time on Square Roots, let's see. We got a cake. Remember, we got a cake for a guy? And then we had a dream about a monster that you're not supposed to be able to defeat, but I defeated it anyways, because I'm
Wow.
that good. And then, we went to a guy to get him to found a guy in prison to help him build us a spaceship, because we need to go to other planets.
Zerno wants to know if it's a green dragon or a great dragon.
I
think
would
it's a
assume
dragon.
green. Oh, Noah's already... I can't heal anyone who's dead. I guess I gotta go talk to God.
Yep, gotta go to the church. Didn't they do this in Shining Force as well, where the only way to resurrect people was to go to a church?
Yeah, and Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest. Yeah.
I know that they do it in Dragon Quest. I already said Grody Dragon.
It's a Grody dragon. Oh, I'm good. I gotta save more. Wow.
Finished my D&D campaign finally a couple weeks ago, and it feels so free. It feels so nice to have my Sundays back.
Last Friday, when Amanda and I went to the movies, had some drinks and then came home and had some drinks, and I woke up the next morning and looked at my TV and I had rented the 90s Double Dragon movie.
Oh no.
I
That's
was
on
like,
Prime.
oh man, I paid.
Waste
Oh, maybe I didn't rent it. Maybe I just watched it on Prime. I was like, oh man.
Man, that's my favorite drunken put a movie on is like an old 80s or 90s bad movie.
Me too.
Where I can just
do that
laugh
a
at it
lot.
and
I do
have
that all
fun.
the time. That's
I
why
watched
I
about
watched
half a
Spawn
Time
last
Cop
week.
the other day. Oh, that's right, you watched Spawn. I went through a whole run of Jean-Claude Van Damme movies, none of which are very good, but are all. I watched Hard Target, which I kind of love, but it's terrible.
I know we were joking about. That's one of my favorite
That's
lines
right.
in any movie.
Tell your
Tell that-
girlfriend to
tell that
point her
bitch
titties
girlfriend of yours
north
to
and
point her
step on
titties
the
north and
gas.
Step on the gas.
Matt, can you voice this old man?
You will soon find out the truth.
Wow.
That's it.
Thanks. Thank you. What?
Chris said he read a lit. Oh, this sounds funny. Chris said he read a lit RPG story a few months ago about a crab who gains sapience. He's confronted by a sphinx and proceeds to torment it with his obliviousness and inability to kill, and its inability to kill him.
Sapience
called
or
Deep-
sentience?
I mean, I don't know. It was called Deepwater Dungeon Chronicles of Sir Krabby Book.
Oh, check out this dude. This dude's cool.
Oh, he is cool.
Ooh.
Does look like it's straight out of a Dungeons and Dragons book, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he looks like one of those Final Fantasy 10 or 11, 12 judges.
Oh yeah, he
Owen
does.
says Lionheart is a good JCVD movie. I remember hating that when I was like a teenager and it came out, but
I don't
maybe
think
I
I've
should
seen
revisit
that.
it. Maybe it deserves a revisit. Kickboxer is legitimately a good time.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. Bloodsport, is that JCVD?
Oh no, Bloodsport's the one I was thinking of.
Oh, yeah.
Bloodsport.
Bloodsport's good stuff.
Bloodsport's good stuff. Kickboxer I watched recently after watching Bloodsport and it was god awful. Like it's Bloodsport but with more inherent racism and like an
Yeah.
even sappier plot. It's really bad. And it has the problem of the villain not being nearly as good as the dude from Bloodsport, who is awesome.
Yeah, you're right, Owen. Bloodsport is the classic.
Yes, Bloodsport's the classic. I get those two mixed up in my mind all the time.
There was something wrong with the church because it said that Noah needed 65,000 XP to go up a level, and then he just went up a level. So I don't think that was right.
I think they're getting more XP than everybody else with their lower level.
Oh, maybe that could be true. Let's heal up.
Artie, I would say that the action scenes in Bloodsport are shockingly good for an 80s movie. Shockingly.
Ooh, there's a pit trap
And
here.
even though he's a misogynistic asshole,
gonna run
the
from
big
this guy.
American buddy is pretty entertaining.
John, what are you looking for in this dungeon?
I think a robot.
Oh, right, you're looking for Hapsby.
Yeah, and I'm also just exploring. I like filling out a dungeon map. You know.
Yeah, looks good.
Oh, I don't want to go up. There's so many stairs up and down in this area.
Yeah, lay down on my pillow so I have
Don't
an
explode!
allergy
Don't
attack.
explode!
Oh.
Oh,
That's an interesting bit of trivia, Chris. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna go down the pit trap and see what that's like. Oh, well, first I gotta fight this guy. There's no magic restoring items. I hate it when games don't let you restore magic items. I guess it's like a Persona, where there are, but they're expensive.
Kalani said, I'm a homo sentient then.
Who isn't? Well, I guess Matt and Jim.
Are you saying we're not humans, John?
Yeah. No, I said you're not homo sentient.
How did he find out that I'm a crab person?
Oh no, grab people.
Crab people.
I did
yeah,
like-
Zerno said, aren't
People.
sodas the MP recovery item in this, are they?
No, they just recover, I think.
Health?
Yeah, I think they just recover it. Let's see.
Yeah, find out.
Oh, I don't have any more sodas.
Wow, try a burger.
Well, I know that those recover.
You don't know nothing.
Yeah, I do. Look. Yum,
No,
yum,
you
yum.
don't.
She's gonna eat a burger. Ooh, she went up. She didn't gain any MPs back, but she did go up.
Mad people, mad people.
That sounds pretty good,
Look
Chris.
like
Call me when it comes out in
mad,
paperback.
Talk like people.
I don't do e-reader stuff. I don't like it. I don't like reading books on a screen.
I read.
I do.
I've read a few books on Kindle, and it's.
I
fine.
like the paper screens. I think they're fine. They're just like books. Like they don't hurt your eyes.
I've tried all sorts of different stuff. I've tried Kindles. I just don't care for it.
Well, I care for you.
I do.
Buddy.
I
think you're
agree with
great.
you, Matt. I like holding a book and reading it. It's not like because I'm like what's the word I'm looking for where you don't like technology.
Luddite.
I'm not like Luddite. Yeah, I'm not like a Luddite, but like I do like
Ooh, I got a
turning
burger.
a page and.
I just, I
Marking my
read comic
place.
books on my tablet, so it's not like I'm against.
Ugh.
It's not like I'm against it, but I just, when it comes to actual like books, I just find myself too easily distracted. I've bought lots of books on Kindle and all sorts of stuff, and I finally realized like I don't finish books when I buy them like that. I don't finish them. So I started buying paperbacks again and realized that I do actually finish them when I buy a paperback. So that's what I do. Thank you, Chris. I will check that out.
I've been buying hardcovers recently, and I feel like that just, I don't know, I feel like, goddamn, I paid like an extra $5 for this hardcover, I'd better read it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I've had a real problem too with, because I do most of my reading laying in bed, just kind of holding a book above my face. So like
Way
I find that
easier if you have a
hardcovers and the like, a lot of the stuff I read will tend to be like, oh, it's a trilogy or whatever. So you'll get a bunch of books in one, but then they're so large that I can't read them in bed, and then I just don't.
Hey Zerno, how do you feel about burgers and trash cans? Like in Earthbound.
You found Flash, my dog.
Yay, but I've got a magic lamp now. I do not need any more flashes. Flash! Ah! Don't need them anymore. Whoa, look at this guy.
Oh, and I also have that hardcover full color Last Ronin book. What is this guy? A sorcerer?
Yeah.
I only got about halfway through The Last Ronin. I don't know why, but Turtles never works as a comic book for me. And I love the Turtles.
I feel like that was like all the best things about the Turtles they put in that book. Like there's Mousers and Baxter Stockman and all sorts of cool villains and lots of good character work. And I enjoyed the heck out of that book.
The dungeons take a while in this game. I guess I could be running away from encounters, but who wants to do that? I always try to do magic with Odin for some reason.
Galani asked, how do lit RPGs work? Can you level up or choose your adventure?
I assume it's like a choose your own adventure, right?
It's not. No, it's not. It's just a genre of like science fiction and fantasy where typically, at least as I understand it, your main characters are like playing a video game. Sometimes they're stuck in there, but sometimes they're just playing a game. Though the book that Chris described didn't sound anything like that. Sometimes the world is just very video gamey in general, actually. So I guess maybe it's like that, where like people will like. I read one that was very Final Fantasy influenced, where they were getting potions and using mana, and it was like leveling up their spells, but it was still like a fantasy world that they were operating out of.
Yeah, was it during COVID, Matt, when you went through like a lit RPG phase a while ago?
I read it. Yeah, I did. I read a couple of them. I did not end up reading a ton, but I read a couple by the one guy that wrote the Final Fantasy inspired one, where I thought the first one was really good, and then I read the sequel and thought it was kind of eh. And
I've been thinking about doing like a review series about horror movie tie-in novels. It's like a fun thing to blog about or talk about on the show.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea at all. Zerno said TMNT started as a comic series. I know. I had some of the original issues of that, and I definitely read the entirety of the Archie TMNT series. But all the modern stuff, none of it's hooked me. I've tried to read the IDW series multiple times. I've gotten several volumes into it and just can't get into it.
I bought an issue of that when I first moved to Omaha. I went to the local comic store up the street and bought a little Turtles book. Did not like it. Just did not. I don't know.
It's really well liked and well received, and that's great. But it just doesn't work for me. So it's not like I'm not criticizing it.
I liked them as a teen. I thought they were fun. I got this one compendium that had a bunch of different Turtles comics. Oh, hey, Titan.
Oh, big boy.
Yeah, look at this guy. Yeah, let's. He looks very strong.
Look at his galoshes.
We found the Johnny boyfriend in the game.
Yeah.
I think you guys would really like WrestleQuest, by the way, if you tried WrestleQuest.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that for a bonus. How long is it?
I'm not sure. I only I played a few hours of it on the Xbox when they were doing the demo.
Oh, God.
I got through the demo, but I haven't gone any further than that, so I don't know how long it is.
I'm gonna save.
I feel like for me, wrestling is like a COVID thing. Like I got into it during COVID when nothing else was gone.
Yeah, you're like an AEW guy.
Yeah, I was into AEW a lot, but like after COVID and everything, like I kind of got tired of it, and now I feel like I couldn't care less about wrestling.
WrestleQuest is all like throwback wrestlers, so it's like Macho Man and Earthquake and Diamond Dallas Page and yeah. It's pretty fun and it's funny, and it's got a cool setting. I don't know, it's an interesting game and it's really fun to play. It's like a turn-based RPG, but instead of doing attacks, you're doing strikes or pins or takedowns or grapples or whatever. It's fun.
I might check it out. Pick it for a bonus. I'll check it out.
Yeah. It's kind of in the same vein. I don't know if you guys have ever played one of these, but like the Cthulhu Saves a World or Cthulhu Saves Christmas. It's kind of like those.
We did one of those as a bonus.
No, we talked about one, but we never did it.
He's got like a magic attack coming from his gem.
I've been trying to get us to play Cthulhu Saves Christmas for the last 2 years.
John, back me up. We played one of those, right?
No.
I remember playing.
No, because we put Cthulhu Saves Christmas up for a vote last year, and you know what won? Fucking Final Fantasy won.
Well, yeah, if you put a Final Fantasy somewhere.
Yeah. Felt like Matt put a ringer in there.
Yeah, I did.
You will soon find out the truth. Oh, that guy again. Come on. What was I doing? Alright, let's go. I need to go heal. I'm quite low on healies. I'm low on everything. Just save on Artie again. These dungeons are quite a task. I guess there aren't that many in the game. Ooh. Ooh, look at this thing.
John, I'm going to play Clickleding over the weekend.
Yeah, well, aren't we going to record over the weekend?
No, are we?
Jim's out of town.
Oh, yeah, you're out of town? Oh, okay.
I'm not in town this weekend.
Okay, we'll record sometime next week, I guess.
Wow, Johnny wants to do it early for once.
I know. We almost never record the bonuses before the last day of the month.
Yep.
Chris says he loves IDW's Ghostbuster comics. I have not checked those out.
Did you ever play the Ghostbusters game, the good one there? The one PS3, 360 era?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I did not play it.
There's the one that's for VR that's on the VR marketplace is supposed to be pretty good.
Oh, okay.
It's like a multiplayer one. It's one of the better received console VR games.
My PC VR adapter did show up today, but I was sleeping.
So jealous you got one of those.
Well, why didn't you get one? I guess
I tried, but they were all sold out.
But I was sleeping, so I have to go pick it up from the depot tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll get it. It gives me some time to get a new PC because I need a new PC. So
Right. Yeah.
Hey, stop licking your injured hand.
Aw, well, that's how they deal with it. That's what.
maybe instead of buying a new car, since I got my bonus, I'll just buy a new PC.
You don't need a new car. I need.
I really don't.
Car. It's nice.
My current-
I like having a new car.
My current car has less than 90,000 miles on it, and it's paid off.
I was taking my daughter out to Tampa this weekend, and I plugged my phone in because it was dying, and I turned on Google Maps, and it like wouldn't start. It was like play in Apple CarPlay. So I didn't really have a choice. I hit it, and it turned to Apple CarPlay on in my car, which only works if my phone is plugged in.
Yeah, you gotta
to
plug in the
USB port.
USB. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have which annoys me because I don't, unless I have to charge it, I don't want to plug my phone in. I'm
Yeah.
lazy.
That's weird.
But I will say that once it was plugged in, the Apple CarPlay thing was awesome. It was so fucking cool.
yeah,
Those Apple UI and Android UIs for the CarPlays are
Mhm.
awesome.
they're
Like,
way better
they're
than anything
so
you
good.
get in a car. Like,
Definitely.
It was really cool. And I was driving, I had the map on because I needed it because I didn't know where I was going. And it had it up on my little touch screen in my car. And then it had the speed limit of the road I was on. And
Yes,
it
I
had
love
the
that.
speed I was going. I was like, this is
Love that.
crazy. Had
When
an
I
ETA,
go on-
so my daughter didn't have to ask me, like, when are we going to be there? It's
Yeah.
like, right when it started, I was like, hey, look, an ETA. Like, you don't have to ask me anything. This is amazing.
When I go on road trips, like I don't look at the car speedometer. I look at what's on my Waze.
oh, weird.
It's-
I've never
yeah.
mine has none of the apps I've used have shown me speed yet.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
Waze
weird.
Waze only shows up if you're going above the speed limit.
Oh, interesting.
So like I always try to go like probably 6 miles an hour over, so it's useful for understanding where I'm at relative to the speed limit.
Yeah.
And it would actually show me like the album cover of the song I was listening to and not just the name, which is stupid and useless, but I like it. Was nice.
I like Android
neat,
Auto because you can have multiple apps open on the screen, so I can have the left side of the screen be my nav and the right side of the screen be my Spotify. So
Yeah,
I
Apple
can
does that as
navigate my
well.
Spotify while I'm looking at my GPS. It's very convenient.
It was pretty cool. It was pretty
Yeah,
neat. I have to
pretty
say.
neat.
I still won't use it most of the time because
That's weird.
I
I
don't
use
drive
it
that much. So like, why would I
literally all the
bother? But-
time.
I use my GPS every single time I drive, probably.
I don't use my
Like, unless I'm going to the
GPS,
gas
but I
station,
use the I use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto.
Oh yeah,
every
me
time.
too.
I would rather just use the Bluetooth connection and not have to touch anything.
Oh, I like it. But the car that I just got is the first car I've had that has the wireless Android Auto and CarPlay.
Oh, see, John, the cars I've been looking at have that too, and I'm like, oh, it'd be so nice not to have to plug my phone in.
Mm-hmm. But your phone gets
Yeah, I
real
saw that
hot,
some.
so I would take it
Oh,
out of your
really?
pocket either way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that some cars will let you use Apple Play wirelessly, and I was really jealous that mine would not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just plug, like, for me it's a habit. I just plug my phone in when I get in the car. But I also drive
Yeah,
like
same, Owen. Chris said, "Do any of us really know where we're going?"
no.
I mean, yeah, when I'm
where
going to
going.
the school, for instance, I know exactly where I'm going. I
When
know
I'm
how
going
get
to the
there, I know how to
bathroom,
get
I
home.
know where I'm going.
On a road to nowhere. Something, road to nowhere.
On the road to nowhere.
Yeah, it's a good song.
It is a good song.
I don't remember how it goes right now, but it's a good song.
Me either. I know they make fun of it, or they sing part of it in the Hobgoblins episode of MST3K. That's where I first heard it.
That is a great episode.
I don't know
Yeah,
if
it is
I've
a
seen
good
that.
episode.
I don't know if I've seen that one lately. Like, I'll have to go back and rewatch that one. I'm
It's
sure I
excellent.
have. I wish I didn't have to spend like $60 to rewatch that. What was the name of that?
Oh, the Final Sacrifice?
No, the one on the webs on Gizmoplex, with Dom DeLuise is playing. No, not Munchie.
If you bought the season pass, you should still have access.
No,
to
it's gone. It was a time limited. Like, I only had it for the summer.
Oh, was it one of the new ones?
Oh yeah, they did do like summer passes.
Yeah. But you remember the one with like that monster that the kid was friends with the kid? Was it Munchie?
That was Munchie.
Yeah, that was so
Munchie.
good.
When he came out of the thing and all the hosts screamed.
Yes.
They're all like, "Arr!" I love that.
I was bummed out. I didn't think that season was their best season.
I thought it peaked really early. Like
It
the
did,
first 3
yeah.
episodes were really good, and then everything else after that was kind of shitty.
That weird Doctor Strange one was like Doctor Weird. It was like clearly like a
Oh,
Doctor
yeah.
Strange ripoff. That one I thought was fucking amazing.
It was really good.
Oh, you found another burger in some garbage.
Yeah. Better lock up
Yeah,
this
that's where I get
burger
my
for
burgers.
safekeeping. Don't want any miscreants getting my burger.
Yeah, Zerno, we talked about how the owlbear thing. John thinks it's a mistranslation. I don't know. It's so weird. It's such a weird choice.
What's up here?
I've been rewatching the Netflix Daredevil series.
Oh, did the new
That-
trailer inspire you to rewatch it?
Yes, I'm very excited about that.
That
I
new trailer
really
was
like that
actually
show.
really good.
And season 1 of Daredevil is pretty fucking good.
So this
I
number-
also like John Bernthal as the Punisher.
Yeah, I liked him a lot too, but I don't think I ever even watched the second season of that. I don't know why.
I didn't either, but I read today that John Bernthal did some training with Thomas Jane in his Punisher prep. You know what? That Thomas Jane Punisher movie, I like it. I've seen it
Oh,
like
man.
15 times.
It's
I
set
like it.
in Tampa.
It is, yeah, it is.
Do you know what they call this? Little Havana. No, we call it fucking Ybor, dude. We call it Ybor City.
Ybor City.
'Cause that's
yeah.
what it's called. Nobody calls it Little Havana. Grow the
Yeah.
fuck up.
Ybor City. I love that John Travolta gets drugged by a car and the like they ADR'd his groans where he's like he sounds like a baby. He's like ear. So good.
Tracy says this music is pretty rad. It is. We discussed that. The music is great, and the enemy animations are fantastic in this as well. This first-person dungeon stuff, I feel like, isn't great.
it definitely
Like, it's
is slow.
very samey.
Yeah.
It's very samey. But the enemy animations
Ooh.
are really good,
They are good.
and the music is awesome.
Attack.
Chris asked if a burger in a chest is preferable to a wall chicken, and Zerno said wall chicken is a delicacy. No
Oh.
risk of exposure to air.
The
At
mad-
least a chest burger would remain somewhat at temperature. A wall chicken, that shit's getting cold.
But cold chicken's delicious, and cold burgers are gross.
Cold food in general,
Well,
kind of not my jam.
I like making a cold, like, you know, when you get one of those rotisserie chickens, I save the white meat. Sometimes I'll make sandwiches out of it, and those sandwiches are great.
Oh, they're so good.
Oh, man,
I like to
a
do
cold
that
turkey
and-
sandwich. Okay, I like that.
I like to do that and make a chicken salad. That's delicious.
You know what I don't like that most people do is cold pizza. No,
yeah, I do
thank
not.
you.
I like hot pizza with melty cheese.
I like hot pizza. Put that in the
Yeah.
microwave for 25 seconds at least.
I mean, I air fry my pizza to reheat it these days.
Yeah.
that's a good
I
idea.
need to get-
too.
I told
that's
Jim
that's
to-
a pro move.
Steal the air fryer from his mom and then send it to me, but shipping it to me would cost as much as an air fryer. So
I love my air fryer so much. Like, I hate to be that guy, but it is my favorite thing that I have bought in recent years. I use it for everything. I roast vegetables. I reheat food. It reheats everything. You know what? I hate reheated chicken. I like cold chicken just fine, so it's never been like a big deal. But microwaving chicken is it makes it the grossest thing on the planet.
It does. Microwave
And you
chicken
can
is
throw your
disgusting.
chicken in the air fryer for a few minutes to heat it up, and it's just as good as the day it was made.
the
You know what,
Miracle Key can open doors which are shut by
Amanda and
magic. Ooh, thanks.
Whoa.
Amanda and I probably once every couple weeks we'll get like a pack of steaks from Costco and I'll grill them.
Steaks?
And we always
Steaks?
put
Did
like
you say
two
a
or
pack
three
of
of them.
cigs?
Yeah,
No,
that's what
Don't
steaks.
smoke cigarettes,
Steaks.
Jim.
Steaks.
Jim's
steaks.
an on again, off again smoker.
I haven't smoked in years at this point.
Oh, okay. Yeah, me too.
Probably 3 years.
I
Me
bought
too.
a pack in 2019, I think, maybe. I think that might be the last time I smoked.
But we'll when we get leftover steak, we'll throw them in the fridge and reheating a steak in the air fryer for 20
Jeez.
minutes. It's like it just came off the
I should
grill.
just run away
It's
because that
so
thing is gonna
good.
kill Noah again.
20 minutes.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, you put it in at 375 or 350, whatever the default is, for like 20 minutes. Oh
Jim,
man,
that's so long. You are.
It's not that long.
You're making your
These-
steaks well done.
no. These steaks are thick with 2 C's. They're big boys.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, Noah fucking sucks.
Oh no, Noah's dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cold pizza is still better than a salad, Chris says. I disagree, Chris.
I had,
No,
a, nice,
it's
I had
not
a
lately.
really nice salad with my brother and sister. I had a nice Caesar, like a really good Caesar salad with
Oh,
like
I
the
love
fish,
a Caesar salad.
like
Love a Caesar.
with the anchovy sauce in there and everything. Oh, it's so
Mhm.
good.
I've been doing a salad lately where it's lettuce obviously and white onion and tomato and crispy little tortilla crisps you can just buy at the grocery store. They're like a salad topper with honey mustard dressing, and I buy these. The brand is Just Bear chicken strips or whatever. I throw them in the air fryer. They come out.
Sure.
I
They
wonder
come out
if,
tasting amazing.
Windsor style pizza is the same as Detroit style pizza, because they're just across the bridge from each other.
Oh yeah, I bet they're close. Yeah.
I love Detroit style pizza. It's amazing.
I don't know if I've had it.
I
I haven't had Windsor either.
I'm a deep dish Chicago style.
I mean, a Detroit pizza is basically a deep dish.
Yeah.
I
like
guess
deep
it's
dish.
not. It's like a thicker and it's like a square.
Yeah.
Pretty good. There's not any good deep dish places around like Chicago. There used to be a couple. There was an old Chicago. There was an Uno's at one point, but they're gone now.
There's not really around here either.
Oh, they did. They announced recently that they're opening a Whataburger in Tampa. I
Oh
can't wait.
man, Waterburger.
I will absolutely. First of all, it is not Waterburger.
Yeah, Waterburger. I love.
It's Waterburger.
I know because my brother corrected me when I was young and was like, Waterburger. And he was like, idiot, it's what a burger.
It's Waterburger.
What
It's
the hell?
definitely not Waterburger.
It's like a secret door.
It's so Matt.
I guess, Owen.
let
Like,
me-
you're right. The Detroit is not really a deep dish. It's not the same, but it's still a thick ass pizza.
Yeah.
It's. I would say they're in the same family.
Matt.
Whataburger.
Matt, when Waterburger opens up near you, you gotta let me like record yourself eating a Waterburger patty melt. Oh my god, that will make my day. Waterburger patty melt's hands down the best.
Why do you call
fast
it
food
Waterburger?
burger.
He's
That's just what they call it. That's what they call it. in
Definitely
Texas.
not. It's Whataburger.
It is. No, they
You're
say
not from
Whataburger.
Texas. You don't
He
get to
lived
tell
in
me what they
Texas
call
for
it
a
in
I
while.
Texas.
lived there for a decade.
I lived there for a decade plus, sir.
Yeah, but when was the last time you lived there? Ooh, look
But
at
you
this
were
guy.
a baby.
Alright.
How does one make a burger out of water? Well, what you do is you make the burger and then you put it in your freezer and then you boil it to bring it back up to temperature. You guys remember our crazy Ramsey phase that we went
Yes.
through? That was
Oh yeah, for me that's like a once a year thing for me. Like I'll go through like a 6-week phase where it's like it's Gordon Ramsay time.
I'll go through I've watched the old BBC Kitchen Nightmares.
Those
like,
are the
several
best.
times in my life.
Those are the best ones. The American ones are depressing.
Holy crap.
No, I've never liked the American ones. It's too cut.
It's really like
So you like it uncut? is what
early.
you're saying?
It's really like early Oz reality TV melodrama kind of stuff.
Yeah, they're only interested. They're not like what's interesting about the BBC Kitchen Nightmares is that he's like talking about the restaurant industry and how to run a restaurant, and you're learning stuff, and it's interesting stuff.
Yeah.
And the Fox American version is just drama. It's just what
It's
can we
trash
show that is
reality
people
TV.
screaming at each other? And
Yeah,
that's
it's
it.
tra-
Which
Trash
one had
TV.
Idiot Sandwich?
That was Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, that's Hell's Kitchen.
What's the
I tried that
difference?
show. I couldn't get into it. Hell's Kitchen is a reality show where he like
It's like a competition show.
opens a restaurant and like cuts them down one at
Matt,
a time.
here's
And then
another
the other one
useful
is
old
Master
man.
Chef, where he teaches them to cook. Oh, sorry. How brave, but be careful of tarps, traps.
Do you think it's the same old man
Yeah.
from downstairs?
He
just-
teleports.
Yeah.
He's got a secret tunnel. Owen said, "Water Temple Burger."
I like how our listeners didn't believe me when I said I never got that blue, what do you call it? Tunic? in Legend of Zelda
Oh,
Ocarina
yeah.
of Time, but I didn't. I swear.
One of the
remember, I
best
knew-
things. One of the best things about Whataburger is they have spicy ketchup. Their
Yeah.
spicy ketchup is, oh my god, it's so
Their
good.
ketchup has so much fucking sugar in it, and ketchup
Oh, it
already
does.
has so much sugar in it.
How could you have more?
And Whataburger ketchup adds a cup of fucking sugar. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
But the spicy is, oh my god. You can buy it in grocery stores now.
I
It's
know.
so
I've
good.
bought them both actually. It's
Yeah.
really good, but I finally realized I was like, I should just put some sugar in my fucking ketchup and save $4. Like,
If you ever go to Canada, you'll find out that our ketchup is less sweet.
Oh, interesting.
do you have ketchup in Canada or do you have catsup?
Ketchup.
Oh, what's the difference? I never
They're the
understood the
same
difference.
thing.
Okay.
I don't think they are the same thing. I could be wrong.
Same thing.
But I was always under the impression that they're both like tomato-based,
no, it's
condiments,
just like
and they're basically the
regional
same,
spelling.
but
I
one's
thought
like
it was maybe
little
a
different.
regional thing, yeah.
Oh boy, look at this.
Okay,
East
Artie just said
Coasters call
maybe
it ketchup.
Canadian ketchup doesn't taste like shit then. Artie?
How are you
dare
trying
you.
to start fights?
He is trying to pick a fight tonight. I don't know
Ketchup
why.
is
Ooh,
good.
look at this!
shit.
Look at this!
Andro-Cop. Beep boop. I'm
Andro
Andro-Cop.
Cop. Thank you for your cooperation.
That's amazing.
You know what, speaking
Artie
of-
said no
speaking
such
of-
thing as good ketchup. I'm sorry that you're wrong.
Oh,
about
that's
that, Artie,
wrong.
but,
That's
you know.
He also doesn't like us going to chain restaurants.
Yeah. You know what? Speaking of Andro-Cop, I know you guys haven't played it, but that RoboCop Rogue City
That sounds
first-person
real
shooter
cool.
game
I do want to play it.
is fucking amazing. It's great.
Yeah, I want to play that too, but it's like a lot of other stuff. I want to play it, but I A, don't want to spend the money, and B, don't have the fucking time.
Yeah, it's super duper fun. I liked it a lot.
I killed Andro
It's
Cop.
made by the
Wow.
same developer that made that weird RoboCop game a few years ago.
Wait, aren't you talking
Or no,
about
I'm sorry,
RoboCop?
not
The Terminator.
RoboCop. Terminator game.
Yeah.
Yeah, made that Terminator game.
I don't remember a weird Terminator game.
Yeah, the one that's like an RPG.
Yeah, it's like a Terminator
What?
first-person RPG.
Yeah,
What?
I talked about playing it for a bonus or something on the show, but it's a little too long.
Yeah. It's probably like what, 12 hours maybe?
Yeah, something like that. It's kind.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I
kind
Remember
of.
how Jim
10 hours.
said that Alan Wake 2 was like 15 hours and then it was like 27 hours?
It's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Did say that.
You know what? I think
I mean,
I'm gonna
now's
go
the
with
time to
Alan
get me to
Wake
play
for
something
Halloween.
long because I am way ahead on Tactics Ogre. I am 25 hours
Oh,
in.
me too. I'm almost
Ooh.
finished.
I'm halfway through the 3rd chapter. There's
John,
only 4
you've-
chapters.
John, you've barely thought about Tactics Ogre.
I'm definitely not doing the 100 level dungeon.
Ooh.
Oh, is that a thing in Tactics Ogre?
Yeah, it is. I mean, they
I ain't
like
doing
Final
that.
Fantasy Tactics has like a 50 level dungeon that I've done once and will never do again.
Who has bonus next month? Is it Vanessa? I think it is.
I think it's
Vanessa.
Yeah,
me.
I think it's Vanessa.
Oh, maybe it's Matt.
No,
I think
because
it's
it was
me.
me then Vanessa last time. Because I did. What was the short game I did last time? Oh, Tacoma. And she.
Oh, right.
This dungeon is ridiculous.
It's a
It's a
long
100 level dungeon.
Oh, is it another level with a whole new map?
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah. This
gosh.
is like level 6 or something.
You did start running into robots though, so we might be close.
Yeah, I'm gonna use an escape.
Chris says Terminator Resistance. I'm sure I
Yeah,
just don't
Terminator
remember it.
Resistance.
I'm sure we talked about it.
It actually it looks really cool if you watch gameplay, but I've heard it's kind of janky.
Oh boy, how do I get out of here?
You can't get out of there. You have to find McSloopy or whatever his name is.
Sloopy.
Yeah, Sloopy the
McSloopy.
robot.
Hang
Holy
on.
crap!
Whoa.
Oh no!
He's a horseman. It's not horseman, it's horseman.
Yeah, Horseman of the Apocalypse. I should have. I thought there would be some kind of. Wait, was it maybe that? Do I have something called the Transer? I think that also. Yeah. Oh fuck!
Nothing
Fucking
happens.
loser.
What's
use your
a
passport.
passport?
That is literally a passport.
Sloopy?
Only
Snoopy's
useful
pig
for
play party
international
name?
travel.
I don't think I want to know what pig play is.
We've talked about it on stream
Okay.
before, where I called someone a
let's
sex
not,
pig,
though.
and you're like,
Oh, that was
No,
last week, I think.
yeah.
I believe that I blocked that out mentally.
And you're like, that's not a good thing to call someone. I'm like, oh no, they like it. They self-identify that way.
Just
Oh,
'cause
Matt.
somebody likes it doesn't mean it's good.
Hang
know what I did-
on,
know what I
Sloopy.
did today?
Sloopy, hang on.
Tell me.
I ordered that life-size
you
Hank
fucking
Hill
dork.
cardboard cutout today.
Okay. He's gonna fuck that life-size Hank Hill cutout.
It
for
was
sure.
only $45.
That's so expensive.
for a 6'2" Hank Hill
Piece of cardboard?
cutout.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that's a bargain and a half.
Jim's gonna send us one picture of it, and then we're never gonna see it again because he doesn't want us to see what it looks like with the hole cut out.
Oh.
No, yeah, there's gonna be a big hole cut out of his mouth.
His mouth.
You know
And a
what
fleshlight glued onto the other side.
You know what I would have rather bought was a life-size Alan Wake cutout, but I could not find one.
Why?
Let's see.
That Alan Wake cutout in the original Alan Wake and in Alan Wake 2 where he's like, it's like a promotional cutout where he's like holding one of
buy
his
my
novels.
book.
Yeah,
Buy my book.
I think that's so funny, and I would love to have that.
Oh, the transfer.
Artie's mad. He
brings
says
you
that
back to
Alan
last
Wake isn't even
church.
handsome.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be handsome to like him, Artie. Stop being so shallow.
Why are you calling our listeners shallow? Mom and Dad are fighting again.
They are. You know what? I think I'm gonna go as Alan Wake for Halloween. The physical edition of Alan Wake that I ordered, the special edition, comes with one of those angel lamps. If I put on a suit, grew my beard out a little bit, and parted my hair down the middle, I could pull off Alan Wake. I could be Alan
What's an
Wake.
angel lamp?
The angel
you're-
lamp he uses in
Jim.
Alan Wake 2?
Jim,
I don't know what that is.
What?
I like you just the way you are.
Oh,
You don't need to be Alan Wake, buddy.
yeah.
I don't need to be, but I want to be. For
Oh,
Halloween.
already finished Alan Wake 1. Nice. Are you going to play Alan Wake 2
Hey.
next? Or are you going to dive into Control?
Mm-mm.
I've got control, and lots of it. That's Janet Jackson in her song "Control." Have you heard that song? It's good.
I have heard that song.
Chris asked me to send you a link, Jim, so I sent it to the Square Roots chat.
Oh, I see it.
Sorry that I keep running away. I'm just scared of everything right
Scared, yeah. One of your men is dead.
I saw this same post, but the person who made this had it custom made. So it's not like you can't just buy it. They had a local print shop make it. But that's the exact cutout that I want. The Alan Wake 1 Alan Wake holding that original novel. It's so funny to me.
now. Oh, I can use the transfer now, I think. I'm surprised that there's nothing that lets you escape a dungeon, though.
Yeah, that's really shitty. RPG Luminary is in the chat. Hello! And
Hey.
said,
Hey!
this looks way better than a game of this vintage has any right to look. It really
That's
does.
true.
Mm-hmm.
Less so when he gets to the world map.
Hi,
looks like
Bobby. RPG Luminaries, Bobby Midkiff.
That's a good
Yeah.
point, Chris.
I'm
I
doxing
could
him.
just do it.
He
But
lives
also, like,
in
I paid
no,
$70
Arkansas.
for the
I don't know where
Hank
he
Hill
lives.
one. How much am I expected to pay for the Alan Wake one?
He lives
Am I
at
gonna break a hundo getting
4422
a cutout?
Arkansas Street in Arkansas. I made that up. I'm just
Oh,
lying.
I'm going to Arkansas next month.
Why? Going to Walmart?
why?
I'm going
Gross.
backpacking.
Are you going to Walmart?
That's where they're from.
I know. I've been to Bentonville Walmart HQ actually.
How was it?
It's really boring. The one in there's a Walmart HQ for Walmart.com in Silicon Valley. That's way cooler.
Boy, that might be the worst sentence I've ever heard, Jim.
I mean, cool in that they have like free food.
Ooh, that is cool.
A lot of those tech companies have a lot of free food.
Oh, I should get some more escapers, actually.
Chris wants to know what's stopping you from doing the same, Jim.
I know.
in
I
regards
think
to
it's
the Alan
mostly
Wake 2
cost.
cutout.
I don't know how much getting a custom one-off Alan Wake cutout would cost. I have to think it would be pretty expensive.
What about sex stuff?
Artie, you should play the word salad time travel game. It was pretty fucking good.
It was good.
Really good.
Matt, stop calling it word salad.
I'm just talking to Artie.
I know, I'm joking.
I think they only say word salad because I tried to explain the science behind it.
Mm-hmm. Word salad, yummy, yummy.
Word salad.
That's my word salad song.
That's
but
true.
I think
alright.
they thought it was word salad because trying to describe the plot of that game is fucking impossible.
Yeah. Chris, I could get a quote, but also
It was time salad.
I'm really shy. Getting a quote involves talking to people.
Your whole job is talking to people.
Yeah, but I get paid to do that. I don't get paid to get an Alan Wake cutout.
Your job just hanging up clothes. That's from.
My job is selling THCA to people.
Why don't you buff my corns for 50 cents so your lights don't get cut off? Missy! Now I'm saving on Jim.
What if you paid me?
Yeah.
Yeah, Vanessa. Okay, Vanessa's conditionals were like you didn't
Yeah.
say when I you
Or
didn't
how
say
much.
When I pay you.
Or how
I'll
much?
pay you in 2030.
Well, no, she said, oh, she's paying Jim to get a. Oh, I see. Okay.
Chris said, get Amanda to do it. Hide behind her and whisper in her ear. Now that sounds like Jim.
Yeah, I would.
Just like a gentle boy being like, could I get a cardboard Alan Wake?
I told the story in the group chat. I don't think I told it on any of the episodes, but the other day I told Amanda that my hair is almost long enough to where if I parted it down the middle, I could look like John Wick. So I told Amanda, I was like, I think I could maybe like in a few months pull off a John Wick, and she's like, ooh, and I was like, or an Alan Wake, and she's like, nope. She's like, you just lost me.
We have to do Dragon Quest 8 on the show sometime so I can dress up like Yangus.
I would
love
love
to
to
do that
play Dragon Quest 8. That's
Yeah,
that's a
I've
game
barely played it.
We've
I've
been
only played a
talking
couple
about getting on
hours.
the show. I played through half of it. I haven't finished it, but man, those Dragon Quest games are fucking good.
I'd love to do 11 on the show as well. Well,
11
Jim,
is
you weren't
a
on the
fucking
one
ma-
season of Dragon Quest we did.
I
We had Stan on
know,
for that.
but 11 is a masterpiece.
I agree.
Yeah, I played like.
Well,
a
the
third
like
of it.
definitive edition where they fixed the music and stuff,
Yeah.
and added a bunch of.
That's
quality of
what
life.
that's what I played, and I got to there's like a post game dungeon. I finished the main game
Oh, Zerno.
and got to
It's
the
alright,
post game dungeon, but never finished it.
Yeah, I quit.
Aw.
The game was like, hey, you're at the very end of the game. You finished the game, and now you finished the DLC bonus stuff, and all you have to do is level all your characters up to level 100 so you can beat the final boss. And I was like, all right, bye.
Matt,
Yeah, it's like here's
Matt,
this
Matt,
really long
Matt.
time travel
Oh,
dungeon. No thanks.
go back. Nope, wrong voice. Oh, nope. How do you do it? Sexy grandma. Here we
Yeah,
go.
you
Oh,
gotta
go
come
back.
on.
Your last chance. Sexy grandma's my keyword.
Oh, and 11 is so good. Those games are so satisfying. Even grinding in those games is fucking fun.
Yeah.
I
And
mean, it helps that in the 11 you've got the you can turn the speed up and auto
Yeah.
and turn everything to auto battle basically and just tear through fights.
But the
in
environments
seconds.
are so pretty, and it's just like the characters are good. It's just man, that's a good game.
You play a good game, boy.
Did you guys see that the Batman is coming back to theaters? Whoa.
The Batman, like the
The new
the
one.
Matt Reeves.
Pattinson.
Isn't there a
Okay,
sequel
I like that.
coming out? Oh no, that was Joker.
And yeah, there is in 2026.
I saw.
Yeah, because they've
Joker
been
ad.
working on that Penguin show for 6 fucking years.
Does that come out this year or next year?
That's why the Batman is coming back to theaters, because it's gonna have like a special Penguin.
Oh, it's like a promo thing.
Like,
Okay.
I'm just gonna watch the show. I don't need to go. I've seen that movie a bunch.
That
I've
movie
watched
was
it on
bad.
HBO a
I hated
bunch.
it.
Wow,
Hated it.
I'm sorry that you're wrong about that, John. That movie's fucking fantastic. Is it the best Batman movie?
No.
Yes. Easily.
Matt,
Without question.
I'm skeptical of your opinion, but I've been meaning to rewatch it.
That
I feel like I would
First
like
of
it
all,
more
I've
to
watched it
rewatch.
like 6 fucking times because I love it. But
I got
I think the
genuinely.
only real flaw with it is that the Riddler he's not great. It's like they do a good job, but then it just kind of falls apart at the end.
I feel like the Riddler thing makes sense thematically, but it also kind of instantly dates the movie and puts it right square in fucking Trump presidency zone. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I agree.
Like,
I agree.
it dates it a little bit. It makes it a little less compelling.
That
I
I,
agree,
got so
but I think
angry
overall it's
watching the
amazing.
trailer for Jokers or whatever the second one's called.
The new
Folie
one.
Ado?
Yeah,
could not
I got
fucking care
that
less.
looks so bad and so
That
just
movie the Joker fucking sucked.
Yeah.
And I don't care if anybody disagrees with me, you're welcome to. I thought it was fucking trash.
I thought it
And
was called Jocker.
I could not give a shit less about Jocker 2. Which, by the way, is supposed to be like a jukebox musical, and yet the trailer shows literally none of that, which is
They're like
weird
singing one song.
and suspect. That's not what I've heard.
no in the trailer.
It would be, yeah. In the trailer, they sing like one song. It would be great in the
They
movie
do,
if they
yeah.
sang like fucking Weezer or like The Descendants or Rancid.
Was it you that posted the picture of Weezer, but it's all Doki Doki Literature Club girls?
Yeah, my daughter sent that to me. She's like, "Look at this," and it was the Weezer Blue album cover, but instead of the band, it was the characters from Doki Doki Literature Club. That cracked me up. I told her, I was like, "Get me that on a T-shirt for Christmas, and I will wear it."
Owen said the Batman is pretty good. It's not without flaws, but it's pretty good. I want to say there's no Batman movies without flaws. That's kind of the bar that you have to start at, is that they all have problems. Every single one of them.
I seem to be having.
What are your thoughts on The Dark Knight? That's pretty close to a perfect superhero movie, I think.
Yeah, it's great. It's really good. It goes on kind of too long.
It does.
and
It's
the
it's like
stuff
15
is nonsense.
minutes too long. Like, cut out the
And
Two-Face
the
stuff.
end
It's
is
like,
not satisfying, and it falls apart. Like
Yeah.
but also, I have to say, in regards to my own opinion on the Batman movies, I don't love Christian Bale as Batman. I don't like him very much as Batman. Is he better than fucking George Clooney? Sure. Is he better than Val Kilmer? I mean, that's more the movie than Val Kilmer, who's an amazing actor. I've never loved Keaton as Batman. I like Batman Returns more than 1989, but they all have flaws.
yeah, Michael Keaton casting, like, I feel like people look back on it favorably, but he was like a comedian at the time. It's a weird casting choice, and it doesn't really work for me either.
I enjoy
He's amazing.
it.
He's amazing as Bruce Wayne and in the like personal moments. He's a really good actor.
But, yeah.
And half of it's not his fault because that suit is garbage. And what's
Yeah,
he
and
supposed to do? He can't turn his head. That's not
he
his fault.
can't turn his
but it
head.
doesn't
He can't
change the
really
fact that
rotate
it's
his body.
dumb.
Yeah.
And then obviously 3 and 4 of the originals are like I watched Batman Forever recently. It's still a fun movie. It's not very good.
It is fun.
It's a good time. And then you've got
Whoa.
Batman Begins is probably my favorite of the Nolan trilogy, which I know is not everybody's opinion.
Batman Begins is solid. It's a solid movie.
I hated
Heath
it
Ledger
the first time I
kills
watched
it as the
it.
Joker, but like the movie is not all the Joker. The movie is
But I think that I
a lot of
liked.
bullshit and the Joker.
I don't know that like the opening of Batman. The Dark Knight is fantastic. Like
That opening sequence is probably top 10 for any movie, I think.
yeah, it's really good.
It's incredible.
Yeah, Owen says Keaton plays it like Batman is a lunatic, which he kind of is. You're right,
He
and that's
does,
where he
he
nails
does.
it. That's
He
where
wants
he
to get
nails
nuts.
it. And I don't think that
Keaton's
it's
trying to
Keaton's
get
fault.
nuts.
I don't think that it's Keaton's fault that It's not Keaton that's the problem. It's just kind of
There we go.
what they had to work with, but it is what it is.
I think I like the vibe of those movies and I like the set dressing, but it kind of doesn't really hang together as a movie really well. You know what I mean?
I mean,
like,
I'll always have a problem
appreciate
with the
set
1989 version and fucking Joker singing Prince songs and shit. Like, what is that? That's got nothing to do with the Joker.
Or in Batman Returns when he murders a clown by throwing him in a well with dynamite or whatever.
Well, he also
Like,
roasts one with the
okay.
exhaust of his car.
He does.
He kills a lot of people in that.
Yeah.
That one.
I liked Affleck as Batman, and obviously those movies are not great. I like them. I think
I
they're
love
fun watches,
Affleck
but
as
they're
Batman,
not good.
actually.
But I think
He's-
that he really does a good job. I think he does the
Affleck
best he
is-
can do with a shit script from a shit director.
He's a good Batman. He's an A+ Bruce Wayne.
I think that if he had gotten the opportunity to do the movie that they had, announced and then never made, where he was going to direct a Batman movie,
I
where
think so too.
Batman versus Deathstroke, I think that could have been fucking amazing.
I think his suit in those movies for Ben Affleck is dog shit. You can tell it's restricting his range of motion so much, where he'll raise his fist to punch someone and they'll kind of bring their head down to meet their meet
but
his
it's like you get
fist.
that in
It's
the
kind
new
of
one,
pretty
the
bad.
Matt Reeves Batman, but in the Matt Reeves Batman it makes sense because it's
Yeah.
like a homemade fucking armor that he's wearing. Whereas the rest of the time it's just like a rubber suit that where did you get this and why is it so shitty? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You got a hero.
Yeah, I do. The Batman is my favorite Batman for sure, but it's flawed for sure. They're all flawed.
Owen said might have to board a flight to beat up Matt again.
Yeah, that's fine. Kick my ass. I think Pattinson's
John,
a
this
great.
dungeon is a fucking marathon, dude.
Yeah, it's tough. I should have.
I think
stocked up on
Pattinson's
burgers.
fucking fantastic, and I thought Dano was a good Riddler. It just kind of falls apart. It's like you said, Jim,
You know what? I think
it feels so rooted in.
It does.
But you get that, and I know that people have a problem with Colin Farrell in the fat suit, but I think it looks great, and I think he nails that role. I think he does it fantastic.
Matt, what's the ideal Batman villain for you? Like, who's the best one, do you think?
That's a good question. I don't like the Joker at all. I never have. I do not like the Joker. But it's kind of the Joker.
The Joker is the most interesting, I think.
I don't agree with that at all. I hate the Joker.
Well, who's the most interesting, do you think?
I mean,
Galani says Mr. Freeze, which is...
Mr. Freeze is fantastic. Poison
Yeah, it's
Ivy
an okay answer.
is
I like
really
Poison
good.
Ivy. Okay.
I like the Riddler. I think that the Jim Carrey version is its own thing. It's fun. It's not good, but it's fun. And the Dano version is its own thing, and I think it's pretty good, but it just kind of doesn't hang together super well. But
I like when Batman is like catching like Victor Zsasz. Like, he's just a psycho serial killer that Batman's got to figure out his MO and then find him. Like, Victor Zsasz himself, kind of gimmicky, not super interesting, but like that type of crime where it's just like, if there's a serial killer doing weird shit, we got to find him. I like that kind of ground level Batman stuff.
Tracy and Chris mentioned Two-Face, who I agree. I think Two-Face is a fantastic version because you get that. He's got more depth.
He's got a lot of like split morality stuff happening.
It often gets used poorly, but for instance, Tommy Lee Jones is awful, and that's obviously Tommy Lee Jones is an amazing actor, so it's hard to blame him. But
yeah,
I think Two-Face is a good option, and I do like it a lot when Batman is forced to deal with somebody who is kind of above his pay grade, like a Clayface or a Killer Croc. That tends to be pretty cool, unless like the comics and stuff tend to have the problem of like, well, he'll just he'll have a bat device that'll solve his problem, and that's boring.
Yeah.
But when he has to deal with Clayface or he has to deal with Killer Croc just on his own without a magic fix in his pocket, I think that's pretty ideal. I like Batman being the regular guy
I don't
that
have
has
the
to deal
mirror
with these
shield.
super powered.
Where do I get the mirror shield from then?
Matt.
She's gonna kill Noah. Oh no, she killed Arnold.
Oh shit.
Oh, get out of there.
I can't. I saved pretty recently though, so where do I get the? Matt, can you look up where to get the mirror shield?
I sure can.
Thank you. Jeep Swenson.
Fantasy
Jeep
Star.
Swenson.
1 mirror shield.
Obviously, Bane.
Oh, I
but
like
Batman Robin
Killer Croc
version
too, Chris.
Is my boyfriend.
Matt, what is your favorite? Do you like any of those Rocksteady Batman games?
Search just below the antlion to find the mirror shield.
Which antlion?
With the gas shield in hand, return to
Gas
Uzo.
Shield.
Get on the Land Rover and head to the southeast.
Oh, this
You'll
dungeon.
come across a large green area.
This
Cross
dungeon's
in the middle.
too high. I'm not supposed to be here yet. Okay. Well, that explains why it was so hard. Uh-oh. Well, you know, we learned some things playing this game, like don't go here. So-
Jim, what was your question?
Oh, where do I find Hapsby? That's the other thing then. I can't believe there's no dungeon escape device. Or does she have? Does Fly work?
This says go to Bortivo, the town near the lava and passage to Lore and Abion,
Oh, I didn't
and
know
use
there's a
the
town.
polymitral on the junk in the house to get the robot Hapsby.
Oh, okay. I think I can do that. Does that mean
Jim, what was
I
your
just
question?
have to walk
I
through
think
the
I
lava?
missed it.
Oh, Matt, my question was, do you like any of those Rocksteady Batman games?
I did really like Arkham Asylum. I didn't love the combat in it.
Yeah, remember
Oh,
Matt has
you
insane.
don't like the free flow
He
combat.
doesn't
I
like-
don't like the free flow combat.
He
and
hates
then
good combat that's fun to play.
adding the open world to it for City. I've never been able to get through Arkham City or any of the other ones.
Arkham City.
I
is
don't
fucking
like the
amazing.
character designs in those games at all. I hate the way Batman looks. I hate the way all the villains look.
Do you like the penguin
I
with
just-
the bottle glasses? The one glass.
I can't picture it.
No,
He
he has like a
monocle.
monocle that's like scarred into his face. I
No,
like
I hate that. I hate that. The Joker looks ridiculous. All of the monster villains
Joker
and
looks
stuff look
dumb.
terrible. I just
I-
don't. I don't
those
care for
games
that
to-
series.
those
I don't care
those
for
games to
Rocksteady
me like
games.
if I finish a game and we're maybe like I finished the show game and I'm looking for a game to play, I'll download Arkham City and just get through Arkham City. I love those games. Arkham City, and I know it's unpopular, but Arkham Knight is actually really good and holds up on multiple playthroughs. It is a good game.
Yeah, they just don't work for me. And you know, it's like
Yeah, that's
it's like
fine.
We all
something
like
talked
different
about earlier.
stuff.
Like it's fine. Yeah, they don't work for me. I am kind of a Batman purist. I'm like I love Batman. I've been reading Batman comics since I was a kid. I still do to this day.
You like those Sega Genesis Batman
That
game,
one was
that Batman
good.
Returns game.
Oh,
It's
not
not
the
bad.
Batman. No, the Sega Genesis Batman Returns sucked.
It's terrible.
But the Super Nintendo Batman Returns is like Final Fight. That one's good.
Oh, that one is good.
Well, that's Sega.
The
one.
Penguin's monocle is a broken bottle in the games,
Yeah,
Owen?
yeah, it's like a bottle.
I did not
smashed
know
into
that. I
his
thought it was
face.
just a monocle. I did not know that.
It's like the bottom of a Coke bottle.
Oh, you know what? I don't hate that.
Yeah, I like that design. But I see what Matt.
Yeah.
I never loved but I'm not a big Batman guy like you guys are.
I'm not, well, I'm not a big Batman fanboy, but I love those games. I think those games play so well.
Yeah.
They're just fun. Like the traversal is fun. The combat is fun. It's just, those are good games. I know the tank stuff sucks, like, and it's not great even on playthroughs, but it's also like not awful.
And it's
Like,
one,
they don't
it's
make
still an amazing looking game. Like for
It
years
is.
later.
And like it plays incredible on the Steam Deck.
Oh really? Oh, that's cool.
It really does.
I have it on Steam. Yeah.
That game was like $2 when I bought it on
Yeah.
Steam. But man, those
I also
those
got
games super hold
Origins
up.
on Steam, with the one that no one ever talks about.
Oh, I maybe I bought
I'll be right back.
Is that compatible with the Steam Deck?
Can you guys vamp for a minute?
Yeah, I'll ban.
Thank you.
All right, Chris said he got stabbed in the eye with a bottle and it can't be removed without killing it for some reason. You know what? I'd buy that. He got some glass in his brain. Ham Origins is fine. Gets hate for no reason and no way worse than City. Yeah, Arkham Origins is fine. It's not worse than City at all. I think City's probably the best version of that, the best entry in that series, but I think Arkham Knight is totally fine, totally playable, very entertaining. I liked it a lot.
I'm sorry.
Even though I don't really like the detour into Ra's al Ghul land. That's kind of the worst part of the game for me. Sorry, Matt,
Did
go
I
ahead.
hear correctly that the Penguin's monocle in the Arkham games is a bottle that's been stabbed into his eye?
Not stabbed into, he adopted it.
That's
'Cause it
the
helped him see
stupidest
better.
fucking thing I've ever heard in my life.
Okay, so Matt's ableist. He doesn't appreciate people.
That's the
finding...
stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Hey, I got news for you. The bottom of a Coke bottle is not a monocle that you can
It's true.
see better through. That's not how life works. It's so stupid.
You know what, Matt? People don't dress as bats and fucking grapple around the city either.
I don't care.
Suspend
That's
your
still
disbelief
really
for a
fucking
minute.
stupid. I can believe
People
somebody
don't
has
turn into fucking
powers
crocodiles.
What do
way
I
easier
miss?
than I can believe somebody can see through the bottom of a Coke bottle. God, that's dumb.
Are you Matt? Are you gonna watch that Penguin series on Max?
Yeah, for sure. I thought that it's Matt Reeves.
I think it looks pretty good.
I watched a few episodes of that new Matt Reeves.
Oh, what does Fly do?
Tim, who's the guy that did the original Batman cartoon?
Tim Curry.
No, it's
Tim
something
Follett.
Tim. Bruce Tim.
Bruce Tim. Yeah, I watched a few
Tim
episodes
Burton.
of that Bruce Tim, Matt Reeves, like throwbacky. Thank you, Vanessa. Show a few over the weekend. I thought it was
I beat you, Vanessa. Beat you to it.
fantastic. I thought it was fantastic. It uses a lot of black and white. It's clearly set like in the 40s. It almost
Ooh,
feels like
interesting.
what Batman the Animated Series like could have been if they had really done what they wanted to do. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Because Batman the Animated Series was all about that like Art Deco style, and this just goes.
Yeah, I
for it.
love
It's
that. You know what? Put
fucking
Batman.
cool.
Give me
I
an
hate
Art
Art Deco.
Deco. Give me an Art Deco Gotham City. Oh man, I love that.
Vanessa wants to know if she could do a good Oswaldo Cobblepot cosplay. Fucking yes, you would nail it. I like. Oh
You
my
get a
god.
Bald? Do you need a bald? No, you don't even need a bald. You need a balding cap.
No, in that new Batman series,
Oh.
Penguin is a lady. Oswaldo Cobblepot.
Oh.
They did a lot of little changes like that. I think it's really cool. It's doing its own thing, and it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm sure that the internet hates it for being fucking woke because they made a villain a
I
woman
don't
instead
think
of a
so.
man.
I
but
think the consensus is for people really like it.
I thought it was
um,
fucking fantastic.
You know what, Matt? I maybe I've talked to you about this before, maybe not, but that Batman, the Doom that came to Gotham, the steampunk Lovecraft Batman, so good.
I don't remember.
love it.
I've read the comic. I know I watched the movie, but I don't remember it that well. They really, when it comes to those animated movies, they really kind of,
They really stretch
out
the
the-
premise really thin.
well, they really wash out the art style too, and just
They
all
do.
kind of have a generic art style. Whereas, if I recall correctly, I think Mike Mignola drew
Magnolia, yeah.
Oh, this is
He
a
did the
Manticore.
story
the
for that
There
too,
you
I
go.
think.
Doom. That there is one.
The reason
Manticore.
that they skipped Manticore was that I was in a higher level than I was
Mhm.
supposed to be. Okay. Can I check? You know, I'll use Tele. Which Noah has.
And obviously Mike Mignola art is fucking amazing, and so then
Yeah.
seeing it kind of washed into just that generic anime-ish style that they use
It's
for all their
interesting,
movies.
you know, in the animated
I really
film,
bounced
it doesn't
off that.
it doesn't feel very washed out in the film. I don't feel like.
Ooh, look
But-
at
It
this.
certainly does not look like Mike Mignola.
I like the little. So we're kind of walking through some lava here, or
I feel
lava.
like
if you're
Mignola's
American.
colors are
I
really.
feel like you're not
muted.
supposed to be doing this.
No, that's what I thought. But you
I mean, his
said
colors aren't muted. I didn't say walk through
you
lava.
said that it was on the other side of, or it was right next to a lava field. Did you not say that?
Which one are we? What are we doing right now?
I'm looking
Is
for
this-
Hapsby.
Hapsby. Go to Bortevo, the town near the lava, and passage to Lauren Abion.
Go to Bortevo, John.
I think it's here.
Chris, are those Hellboy animated movies good?
Look,
I feel like I
there
tried
it
to
is.
watch one and didn't like it.
They're not great.
Here's another town, another wrecked town.
Mignola's art is, I wouldn't say the colors are washed out. I would say that they are extremely heavy with the shadows, but it's gorgeous. He uses a lot of blacks. It looks great.
Yeah, there's a lot of contrast and shadows in his art.
So do I have the Polybius or whatever? The
Matt, are you excited about the new Hellboy movie? How do you feel
No.
about that?
I mean, what little I saw from the trailer looked bad.
Did you watch the new trailer that came out during Comic-Con?
No, because the first trailer looked bad.
Actually, the new trailer, pretty
Is it
good.
better?
Oh, here. Sorry.
I
Jim, do you want to do this guy's voice?
Yeah, sure. In this pile of junk, somewhere, there is supposed to be a usable robot. But you know how rumors be.
I do know how rumors be.
He's barefoot.
I know how rumors
gross.
be too.
I'm Fred Rumorsby.
Chris says the new guy isn't a believable Hellboy.
I
I feel like
agree
we
with
need
you.
to see the movie to know that for sure.
Yeah, but like the new Hellboy, his suit doesn't really look natural. But I think the
looks
plot
cheap.
of it does look cheap. But I think the actor in the trailer, in the new trailer, seems like he's doing a pretty good job, and I like that they're making like a kind of a grounded horror movie. I'm cautiously optimistic about it. It's you know what? It's got to be better than the fucking Hellboy reboot from 2019.
Man,
that thing was fucking dog shit.
I bounced off of that thing like 3 times, and I got a little drunk one night and watched it, and suddenly I thought it was fucking fantastic.
When I first watched it, I was like, I fucking hate this, and I hung into the third act, and it got infinitely worse, and I was like, fuck this movie.
You know, Hellboy is an interesting franchise in that, like, what is the best Hellboy is the small stuff, and
I agree.
Mignola knew that and did 2 or 3 issue arcs of just, and 1 issue arcs of just, like, here's Hellboy dealing with a thing.
Bye, Bobby.
And then
Yeah.
it was later
Like,
that it
here's
got
here's a
crazy.
ghost,
Bye, Bobby.
Or here's the Baba Yaga. But like, I like the BP. I think the BPRD series is better than the mainline Hellboy.
I don't agree with that at all.
I like the BPRD stuff.
I don't think you're
Oh,
alone in
Owen.
that opinion.
Oh, and the 2019 Hellboy is fucking terrible.
Yeah, I couldn't recommend that to somebody, but I definitely like had to I found a place where I could watch it and found like how I could enjoy it, and I've actually watched it a couple of times. Like I like
Maybe
that
I'll
movie.
check it out again. But like
It is more of a Marvel style superhero movie, and less
third
it's
act
not much of a
seemed,
Hellboy movie.
For me, the third act seemed very
Yeah, it turns
cruel
to
and
shit.
weird. Like the third act, everything just fell apart. Like I was like waiting for like there to be this big crescendo of like a Hellboy hero moment, and it was all just like monsters ripping people apart. And I was like, I don't like this.
Definitely like it seems like every time they do a Hellboy movie, they're like, we got to dig into how he's the demon, he's the Antichrist basically, that's gonna cause the destruction of the world, and like that's not the interesting stuff about
No.
Hellboy. That's interesting as like a threat that you're not that sure about, that you don't know.
That's an
For
interesting
sure.
Hellboy origin story like plot, but it's not. It doesn't make for a good like forward thrust of a Hellboy
No.
movie plot. You know what I mean?
No, and they've all done it. They've all done it. And this new one
Yeah.
doesn't look like it's going to do it, but unfortunately the new one looks cheap. It looks cheap.
Yeah,
and
I know it looks cheap, but hopefully that's an entry into like Hollywood investing more into Hellboy. I think Hellboy's got a lot of potential as a franchise character, but like Guillermo del Toro.
You know, Jim, I gotta tell you,
kinda
I
owned it.
think that having less well-known directors with each entry in the series and less budget generally means that something is not going to get more money in the future. You know what I mean?
Well, I know, but if this one is actually good,
Like this is yeah, but it doesn't look good. This is probably the last Hellboy movie we get.
but like
Maybe a direct to Netflix movie in a few years.
what makes it feel a little bit more hopeful is that the distributor seems to be putting some money behind it. We've had multiple trailers, like it's showing at different places.
Why
in
did
the
they
future,
stop
like,
doing the Ron Perlman ones? I really like those.
Nobody wanted to make another Guillermo del Toro Hellboy movie, including Guillermo del
it probably just
like,
didn't
oh,
make
okay.
money.
like including Guillermo del Toro.
Oh,
I don't think it was a big hit. People like
Well,
it.
I think
like
the
the Golden Army is
the
pretty
first
good.
one,
It's got a lot of great
The first one
special
was good,
effects.
but the Golden Army did not do as well.
I mean, the Golden
No.
Army's the better movie.
Yeah, I
the first
really like
Guillermo
that.
del
It is a
Toro
better
Hellboy
movie.
movie is trash.
It's not trash.
was
It's
okay.
okay.
Yeah, it's trash. It tries harder than any other Hellboy movie to make Hellboy a stereotypical superhero.
It
It's
does,
really bad.
yeah.
What's
He's like-
amazing about those early Hellboy comics is how little dialogue there is, particularly from Hellboy. And that first Guillermo del Toro Hellboy movie is like, well, let's make him a quippy American action hero. And it sucks.
Well, you're gonna
It's
sell
bad.
the movie, right? Like,
No, you
I
don't,
don't know.
have to make a bad movie, actually. He could have made a good movie. I know that he
It's
could
not
have
bad.
because he's made a lot of good movies, and that movie sucks.
you know what? I'm very excited that they're making a Call of Cthulhu movie.
Why?
I love
They've made a
Call of
bunch, and they're always
Cthulhu.
terrible.
No, James Wan is directing it, which
Whoa.
is pretty exciting.
How much racism is going to be in it, do you think?
Is
Why?
James Wan
is he
racist? He's like an
racist?
Asian guy.
Well,
They
I
can't
mean,
be
wasn't,
racist.
I mean,
Wasn't
they
H.P.
can
Love-
be racist, but
wasn't
why would-
H.P. Lovecraft a big racist? Like, isn't that?
H.P. Lovecraft was fucking super racist.
Yeah.
One of the most racist. In fact, the reason why all of his monsters are squids is because he was deathly afraid of the ocean.
Okay, well, that's not racist. That's understandable, particularly if you've seen the movie Jaws, which he had not, but still.
Oh, look at this! Speaking of cool
Ooh,
ocean
whoa.
monsters.
Speaking of Lovecraft, that's
Yeah.
a Cthulhu.
Attack.
Jim, I'm not going mad when I look at it, so I don't think it's a Cthulhu.
Nobody would.
Can you describe
you.
this? I can't even describe this. It's
Yeah, how
unknowable.
could you?
Oh.
It's a magenta tentacle monster.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that attack animation is boring.
Yeah. Compared with some of the
Octopus.
other ones. Ooh. I've almost got 20,000 Mesetas. I guess doing the Medusa dungeon early did give me lots of XPs.
Artie said the best Lovecraftian movie was Underwater and no one went to see it.
I saw that movie in theaters, and Underwater actually has Cthulhu, and it's dope as hell.
It was all right.
I have a very
I've never seen
distinct
it.
memory of that movie when it came out in theaters, because it was before I met Amanda. I took a woman out on a date. It was our first date, and it was storming really bad in DFW.
Your last
and
date?
Yeah, it was the first and last date. And I got out of the car and I was trying to hold the umbrella for us both, and the wind blew really hard and my umbrella inverted. And she took the umbrella out of my hands and just threw it. Like, we don't need that. And then we went and saw Underwater, and after I was like, how'd you like the movie? She's like, I hated it.
This town is called Lore. We have been in decline thanks to the work of Lassick.
I have not done a lot of movie dates in my life. I don't feel like movies are very good dates.
Ooh,
I remember
let's see what I
taking
can
a
find
lady
here.
to see it and
What
being
he
like,
done?
is this not an appropriate movie to be taking a date to? Because he did just murder a child in the first 5 minutes.
You can't spring a movie on a date. You gotta reach consensus first. Be like, hey, this is what I'm like. Would you want to see this movie on our date? Like, you gotta kind of run it by him first.
She sounds like Matt.
Hmm?
Shit, she does sound like Matt. Jim took Matt out on a date and it did not go well.
Well, I mean, that makes
No.
sense, right?
Matt didn't put out.
That's true. I am not a first date.
He's a prude.
I am not a first dater.
You know what? That girl I took to Underwater, we tried to do a second date, like a second movie date, and we went and saw Uncut Gems.
Oh, so it wasn't.
And-
Yeah.
You lied to us. You just
No,
You
lied.
no,
are
no,
going
no,
to
no,
try
no.
and kill Lassic, I hear. That's great!
We went
I have heard
went
that a
to,
certain crystal will block evil magic.
we went to
That's
Uncut
handy.
Gems, and she got so stressed out that she left the movie theater in the middle of the movie. That movie's really loud and stressful.
I never saw it because I don't care about
It's
Adam
very
Sandler
stressful.
or anything he does.
Yes, RD, movie dates are great because you don't have to talk.
Yeah, I want to talk because I want to get to know somebody to see if I want to keep dating them.
You gotta judge people by how they react to the movies that you take them to.
I did a lot of. I went on a lot of dates where I like came up with like lists of questions, but not like serious questions, like fun questions, like what's your favorite color? And then when things would get quiet because we didn't have much to talk about, I'd be like, hey, I've got a great list of questions, first date questions, if you want to hear them.
Have
I'm
you
not
heard of
kidding.
a gem
Every
called the
woman that I
Emerald
did
Eye?
that with
Some
thought
say
it was
the
fucking
Casbah Dragon
fantastic.
has one.
They all loved it.
Rock the Casbah.
Vanessa, no, I didn't follow her. I waited for her to come back.
There's a village called Abion on the west.
Well,
Like,
there's your
what was
mistake
I-
there, Jim.
What was I gonna do? Miss the end of the second act of Uncut Gems?
Sounds like you
know
should
about
have.
Nerma trees? They grow on the Altiplano Plateau on the planet Dazorus. Ooh.
I mean, things worked out for you because you met Amanda, who is you're just not good enough for. I'm sorry, but you
It's
know,
true. It's true.
That's rough.
it's not rough.
It's true though.
That's the dream. That's what we all want.
Yeah. Get a girl that's hotter than you are.
Oh.
Get a partner that's hotter than you are.
Chris said, this is a great line from Chris. What you need to understand about Lovecraft is that he was an astoundingly sensitive and weak man. What would drive him insane would probably just be pants-shittingly terrifying to most other people.
That's true. Most of the scary stuff in Lovecraft stories are about the ocean and the sea, which are two things that he was deathly afraid of. And also colored people.
Pardon?
Or I will say minorities. He was
You're just saying it how he would say it.
No,
would
he'd say
yeah,
it
that's-
way worse.
That's actually straight from his letters. He
Oh.
he would say colored people, but he would also say the N-word. But
I mean, who
Lovecraft
didn't
was an
back in
awful
the
person.
1870s or whatever?
No, he was particularly
I
terrible.
think it was still
Like,
bad back then.
Was it?
It
Yeah.
was. It was. He was.
I don't know.
Awful.
That's genuine. That's genuine. I don't know. I mean, obviously, it was always terrible.
Like, I feel like it doesn't. It shows up in his work very blatantly in a handful of stories. Like, but mostly his stuff is like mostly his stuff is like I'm scared of stuff that's in the water, and that's all of his monsters basically.
Chris said he was considered particularly racist even by other racists. I mean,
he
that's,
was.
That is
was.
damning. That's damning.
This is one of those. They do this in some JRPGs where to get to one town, you have to do this like crazy long world map quest. Like, hopefully they have that.
I
that
do remember that,
poly-
Vanessa. Vanessa, remember
What's the name
the,
of the material I need, Matt? Polyethylene.
Perhaps be polymyrtle. POLYMTRL.
I'm gonna buy some. burgers.
Polymithril?
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
They have it
yeah.
here at this first food
Oh, it's
shop.
so expensive.
Well, fortunately, I have
It's not that expensive.
been in a far too difficult dungeon. Which explains
Vanessa,
why it was
remember
far too
the
difficult.
dancers from Phantasmagoria 2?
Should we be talking about Lovecraft Country? That's problematic.
What's wrong with Lovecraft?
No, I'm talking about Phantasmagoria 2.
What's wrong with Lovecraft?
Well, that guy did get
The
convicted
Puzzle
of
of
beating
Flesh.
up his girlfriend.
oh,
so-
okay. I don't know that. I'm sorry.
Wait. What? You talking about Curtis?
Is that the name of the character in the show, Jim?
From Phantasmagoria 2?
No. From Lovecraft Country.
Oh, I don't remember.
It starred
like the-
what's
I
his
like
face
the-
that played
I know.
Kang that Disney
Yeah.
fucking let go.
You
and
know
then
what
replaced with Robert Downey Jr.
I'd like to travel in outer space.
the book of that is way better than the show.
You liked that show.
A strange
I liked
man
this
came to this town.
I liked the
He
show
seems
for
to
the
be
first like
performing
3/4
animal
of the episodes,
experiments.
but
He brought a large pot or something. Oh, that guy's awesome.
You had me convinced to watch that show, and then HBO was like, well, we're canceling it. And I was just kind of
Oh.
like, well, I'm
Yeah.
good.
Matt,
Vanessa's right. The actor's
Some
name is
cats.
Paul. His
Some
character
cats,
is Curtis.
if they eat a certain type of nut, they become huge and can fly. It's really very weird.
That's
Also,
spelled
weird
wrong.
is spelled wrong.
That's amazing. Vanessa, you're right. I
have
called him.
cashews.
I called him.
Should I feed my
Curtis.
cat some cashews
Uh-oh.
and see if she'll grow giant and fly?
who's this guy?
Help! Lassick has come to this town.
He has? Where?
I don't see him.
You know what, guys? I think we should do a stream every year where we play through Phantasmagoria 1, break it up with Harvester, and then play Phantasmagoria 2, and that'll be our Halloween.
Isn't that like a 24-hour long stream, though?
It's like 8 hours.
I'm down. I'm 100% down to play both of the Phantasmagorias and Harvester again.
Maybe throw in Darkseid too.
Vanessa can have a nap during Harvester. Darkseid
Vanessa
sucks.
loves Harvester. The only reason why we
Darkseid
why we
sucked,
played
right?
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of shitty.
It wasn't-
It's boring.
interesting.
It's boring.
Dun, dun. I'm trying to find this old guy, this crazy doctor, this mad
Oldman.
doctor.
Did you get that robot?
Not yet, but I did get that
You got
medal.
the stuff.
Where's... Ooh. Here. Hey, bring that cat over here. So if you do this, you lose the cat and can't win the game.
What?
Oh, don't do that.
No, I will kill any who interfere.
Then. Okay, bye.
What?
He's Dr. Mad. He sucks.
Ooh, Vanessa says we can play
Ooh, I
Grim
like Grim
Fantango on
Fantango.
November.
Ooh, you know what? Has anyone in the chat seen the new season of Umbrella Academy?
No, they haven't because the people in the chat aren't losers, Jim. It
That's
just
not
sucks.
loser shit. I kind of want to watch it, but I don't want to be disappointed. It's the last season.
I watched like half of the first season and did not like it.
Oh, the second and third seasons are actually really good.
Yeah, just watch 15 hours of this show first and then you'll get into it. I'm good. Thank
I'm
you.
not telling you what to do. I'm just saying my experience with season 2 and season 3 are very good. I like the show.
Artie, are you complaining about Interview with the Vampire? I'll fight you.
The
Like,
show
Oh,
or
is
the...
that show good? I haven't seen the show, but I heard it's very erotic.
The show was pretty entertaining. I have not watched the new season. I didn't like some of the changes, but I did like some of the
I'm
changes.
kicking this
I didn't like that
doctor's
they made.
ass.
I didn't like that they made the kid like an adult, but I did like that. I did like a lot of
Oh,
basically
yeah.
all the other changes. Not as good as the books. Yeah, I mean,
He had a treasure
When are
chest.
they?
Do you want to open it? Yes. There
Look
is.
at my big fat kitty.
Okay,
so
so
you found a lac pot.
yeah, remember we got the Laconian pot back in the first episode from that lady in the village, like the opening
No.
town, and then we had to give it to a guy in exchange for the cat. But now we get it back. Oh, yes, I want to drop something. I want to drop a flash because I don't need those.
She's been a real cuddler today.
Oh, did the
Okay.
show? Artie said they just cut up with the movie. Do you mean the show, Artie? So are they moving into? I mean, what are they going to do? Are they going to go straight into Queen of the Damned? Are they going to do a season of Vampire Lestat? Vampire Lestat actually is my favorite of those.
It is Chungus.
Whoa, fat cat!
Chungus! Aww.
My cat stood in front of my camera here and was not visible on the screen because she is a void.
Aww. But she's not even like Porky. She's not deep black.
No, but she's still very dark. Like she's got splashes of brown and orange and some white, but still does not show up on camera. She's sleeping on my pillow right now, which is going to cause me a terrible allergy attack in the middle of the night.
Are you allergic to cats?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a
I
fucking
have
nightmare.
one set of pillows that I keep for the cat, and then I have me pillows.
Oh, I don't usually let her do this, but she had to go to the vet today, and her paw's all fucked up. So.
Aw. Just exploring the rest of this dungeon. Don't mind me.
Oh, I didn't turn my. Thank you, Chris. That's my fault.
What's up?
I didn't turn my light on. I plugged it in and forgot to turn it on.
Oh, so you were darker than usual? Okay, let's see. So are there going to be any chests, or is this just... oh, there is a chest. Okay. Open it. 30 macetas! Wow!
Am I better lit now?
Are you glamour lit? Lit for glamour? Okay, what's in this chest?
There we go.
20 macetas! Whose, like, pocket money am I stealing here?
I have a ring light. I just forgot to turn it on. I plugged it in, but I never turned it on.
Alright.
I'm better lit now. Hi, look at me.
think
I'm
I've
here.
done
I am wearing
everything.
black. I don't know if anybody's ever noticed this, but I always wear the same fleece when we record, even though when we stream, even though I live in Florida.
Yeah,
It's
that's
hot.
weird. Why
I
you...
just feel very comfortable in it. This is my streaming fleece. I'll do what I want. Thank you very much.
Do you have central AC in your place?
Yeah,
That's nice.
How do you live in the South without central AC?
I
don't
can't
know.
imagine it. I would rather be
Oh
dead.
man, so hot.
I had a window unit in my apartment in Denver, but that's not south. And then in LA we had central.
Oh yeah, it's not very humid in Denver. That's why you can survive
forgot
without
to-
it.
Yeah.
Am I better lit now?
Although Owen is
Tell
in
me,
Denver.
chat.
Owen, what's Denver like? Is it humid there? Owen's our Denver expert. You know what? I'll be
Oh,
in
really?
Denver.
I want to live in Denver. Hey, it's
I'll be
Alexander
in-
Jepkick. Hello.
I'll be in Denver in 3 weeks. 3 weeks? 3 weeks ish. Well,
Hey.
I'm not Denver. I'll be a couple hours, maybe an hour and a half from Denver.
Where will you be? What city?
I don't know. I'll be in Colorado. Outside of Longmont.
Oh. Alright, now I should be able to use item. Or I can use her spell, fly. And then I'm gonna go back to this shitty town. Yeah, that's where I wanted to go.
I would love to live somewhere where it's arid.
Owen, do you know the Glendale area of Denver at all? Because most people
Yeah.
who live in Denver know Glendale for some reason, and know the exact apartment building I lived in Glendale. 'Cause-
Oh, really?
yeah, it's a really huge apartment complex with like a big lake and stuff in the middle.
That's how it is in Omaha too. Like people will show a picture and be like, "That's that apartment complex."
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be in Longmont, Colorado, sometime in the next few weeks. I don't remember the exact date.
So I gotta walk across some lava again.
Yeah, it's good for you. Probably there's some sort of
lava.
lava boots you can get, and you
Yes.
just didn't
Probably.
do that.
It's all right. You're doing so good.
Thank you. So I want to see. After we get Hapsby and get the ship up and running, we should probably stop. I'm gonna save
Yeah,
on
that's
Artie. Yes, it is Mississippi. It is on Mississippi Avenue. How did you
Oh,
know?
shit.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, I would love it to be arid, man. I got up at 8 a.m. Oh, I didn't get up at 8 a.m., but I was at 8 a.m. I went and took a walk just to get some exercise, and it was so fucking disgustingly humid out. I hated it. It was awful.
Walking is the best.
Oh, Owen
Yeah.
lived right next to
Yeah.
it. We used to be
Less
neighbors.
so when you feel like you're wrapped in a warm, wet towel.
So,
You know? I
Can
brought
I-
my son with me. He made it one lap. We made 15 minutes, and he was like, I'm going back inside. I was like, okay, I get it.
Dude, that's like Amanda and I go on walks, and she took her daughter one time, and we made it like a mile, and her daughter was like, "I'm turning around."
I guess it's going to be the one with the special door, right? That's the one that I have
Yeah.
to...
I bet so.
I know.
Give that robo some polymetal. Polymetral.
The bottle cap opens and the contents quietly... Uh-oh. I think Pork is going to throw up.
Whoa, you got an R2-D2.
Okay, get off my bed. Hold on. Baby. Get off my bed.
John has to go fight his cat.
You should.
Sorry, I had to
All right.
remove the cat from my bed before she threw up.
Oh, your cat throws up all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not great. I'm not sure what... I should probably see a vet again, but it's so expensive.
I'm Happy. Thanks for finding me. I can fly the Loveno for you.
Did he name the ship after himself?
Who's Loveno?
The doctor. Obviously.
Then yes.
All right, I got a robot.
I don't see it in your party list.
Well, it's not a party member. It's a pilot. It's an R2. R2 doesn't do much fighting, except he does sometimes get out that little zapper unit.
Yeah.
And then sometimes he can fly, which is real stupid.
Take your
Ooh.
robot through the lava. Oh no! Lava fight.
Oh, it's a monster. That's a good sprite.
Mm-hmm. You have to clean up so much vomit.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
Pause it and go clean it up. Do you
Oh.
want to do that now?
No, I'll finish the...
Stop
the
vomiting in your house, John.
I couldn't concentrate until I cleaned that up.
stream. Yeah, I'm fine. I will do it after.
Okay.
It'll be okay.
Doesn't sound okay.
All right, there we go. Yep. Whoop. Yep. Got up a couple levels here. Jim's practicing his drumming.
I have a
That's Jim.
song going behind the stream, so
Behind blue eyes.
What's the song?
Yeah.
Behind blue eyes.
It's a Lazy Eye by the Silver Sun Pickups.
With my lazy eye, I saw all the falling rain. Oh, that's
It's not the song.
that's,
Coming down on.
with that's Naked Eye. By not Silver Sun Pickups. That one's by
Damn, you had me sold.
With the
I thought that
naked
was the
eye,
song.
I saw all the falling rain. That's Luscious Jackson. Naked
Ooh, I
is a
love
state of
Luscious
mind.
Jackson. And also Foxy Shazam. I love Foxy Shazam.
That sounds like a band you made up.
No, it's a band that's real, but also a band that wish I would have made up.
Man, healing
Wow.
all
Chris said,
that
I'm
empty.
just waiting for Matt to be diagnosed with popcorn lung. Come on,
That's
What
a
is
little rough.
popcorn lung?
That's
Is
like
that like asbestos?
well, no, it's like a inflammation of the lungs caused by vaping. Some kinds of vape oils.
Yeah, some kinds of vape
Oh.
oils. I use one kind of vape oil, and it's never given me popcorn.
Here you go,
lung.
Jim.
That's a good kind. We can bottle of. Hold on.
Mario. It's a me.
Yeah.
It's a
We
me.
can a bottle of Vano and beyond. Out of way.
I like the doctor's green pants, by the way.
Yeah. Surgeon pants.
I'm busy. Don't bother me. Okay, so where is the Leveno? Is it here? Doctor
Already said, no one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind lazy eyes.
You know what? Everybody in the chat, Google Lazy Eye by the Silver Sun Pickups.
Everybody
It's
knows fucking
easy.
Lazy Eye by the Silver Sun.
I
Pick.
know
Yes,
the
they
Silver Sun.
do. Yes,
Well,
they
if
do.
Dr. Loveno sent you, I guess I have to let you through.
It's an easy drum beat.
Oh, look! Here's my new ship!
Oh boy, you got the big spaceship. That's like looks like the
Where
Challenger.
are we going?
Gothic, Uzo, or Skur?
What is? I don't know what any of those words mean.
I don't know. Ew.
Let's go to Skur, because we haven't been to Dazolas yet.
Yeah. Thesaurus.
Why do you keep trying to throwing up on my sheets? Hold on. Porky.
Oh wow!
Did
this
he
is
say that
cool.
the cat was throwing up on his feet?
Probably. John's cat throws up a lot.
It really does.
Well, she's old.
My cat annoys me and bites me a lot, but like at least she doesn't like throw up or shit all over the house.
I know. Same.
Dazolas is the ice planet.
Oh.
Yeah, we can tell.
The planet of ice. Alright, I'm just gonna go here and save. But I think I actually need to go to Uzo. But
You're
for
right,
now-
Owen. Lazy Eye is a great rock band song.
Alright, I'm going to save on poop like I always do. And that's it for today.
Wow, we did it, gang.
We got a
We
spaceship
did a
running.
good job.
We
We
didn't
talked
defeat...
about Batman. We talked about M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about Phantasy Star that much.
We did not defeat the Medusa because she turned us all to stone.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got really scared.
Mhm.
That's fine. But it was a good stream.
Yeah, thank you for joining us, everybody, and don't forget to like the video if you have not done so already. We would appreciate it. And other than that, check out the Square Roots podcast if somehow you're watching this but not listening to that. And check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Square Roots Podcast. I've been talking about putting this next game up for a vote that I'm going to play, and I should do that soon, I guess. Anybody else want to add anything? Johnny's flexing, so
I don't
obviously
think
he's
so.
Yeah,
Good
I'm
night,
busy.
everyone.
Bye,
Get
everyone.
ready for Tactics Ogre episode 1
Thank you.
on Monday.
Yeah, I gotta play
Whoa.
that tonight.
Yeah, you do.
I will though.
Night
Don't
night.
worry. Dab.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, I'm gonna go to
Dab.
outro.